Yeah, give me a moment here. Oh, I need to do Caledon 316 today. It's Sunday, right? Yeah, I'm running late. I've lost my cloak. We are looking for it in my house here. Oh, it is quite cold. Let me plug in my phone here. It's getting set up here. Was it in there?
She's still in there.
Can't you go open the door and get it out?
No.
Oh.
Can.
All right, just a moment here. Just getting set up. I am freezing. It is super, super cold where I am. And I'm just getting my day started here. Just a tad bit behind. Oh my, it's like 20-something degrees outside. We went and purchased heaters yesterday. And happy, blessed feast of Imbolc. Wonderful day today. Last night we lit the traditional candles to prepare the way for the goddess, to bring forth new life, new light into the world. I wanted to go out and tie some lace around oak trees today, but it's too damn cold. I don't even know if I want to go outside. Let's see here. Oh, it's got to get set up here on my computer. There it is. Oh, I see all of these wonderful people here already. Look at that. You're all ready. You're all here for your spiritual entertainment in the morning. That's getting too hot, honey. We have a heater in here. I'm melting already from the power of the heater. All right, who is here? We have the brainless one. Sir Flame Drop is here. Good to see you, Sir Flame Drop. We have the Servant of Anubis Vixus, our good friend Sam, the Hermit. Good to see you. Thank you. Sam gave me a wonderful reading yesterday. It really resonated with my life, and I appreciate that very much, Sam. And speaking of readings, Natalie, you're having a new show today, right? Natalie is starting a new YouTube channel, I believe, where she is focusing specifically on divination. We're looking forward to her sharing that information with us on our Discord community. Let's see here. You just posted a song. The God of Chaos. You just posted a song. Wonderful. Looking forward to seeing that as well. Who are you on our Discord channel? I gotta grab a water over here. I am deprived of fluids. Just a moment here. Oh my. Yes, happy Sunday. Got my fluids here. Very cold, very cold. And I've lost my cloak. We are all looking for my cloak in my house. I don't know what happened to it. Mother, I need my new cloak if you're watching. My mother woke me up at 4 a.m. She's like, do you want to come over to my house? We have heat. Because most people in Florida don't have heaters. So we went out and purchased some because it's quite cold. Oh, let's see here. You'll send out a notification to you all later. Wonderful, Natalie. Wonderful. In the name of the spiritual entertainment chat, yeah. If you're a god of chaos, then the song should bore holes in our ears and wrap our minds. Well, that depends on if he is Cthulhu, really. The hoodie is a cloak for us gangsters, yes. This is our gang sign. Caledon, the sea. Yeah, Caledon 316. Yeah, it's good to be here. That is what it does. The name of spiritual entertainment. Very nice, very nice. Yeah, so what did you do yesterday? The evening brought in this great celebration of our goddess of the ancestors, Bridget. What did you do? We had a big feast last night. We even had a turkey. We had a turkey breast and all of those wonderful sides that you would normally have with turkey, mashed potato, and stuffing as well. And I had a spiced ale. I bought some spiced ale to warm me up. Just very powerful stuff. I forgot the name of it, but it was really strong. Warmed up my bones yesterday. I forgot to do my introduction. Look at that. I forgot my introduction here. Just hear the voice of the bard, who present, past, and future sees, whose ears have heard the holy word that walked amongst the ancient trees, calling the lapsed soul and weeping in the evening dew, that might control the starry pole and fallen light renew. O earth, return! Arise from out of the dewy grass. Night has worn, and the morn rises from the slumberous mass. Turn away no more, while wilt thou turn away? The starry floor, the watery shore, is given thee to the break of day. Yes, there is the introduction, the wonderful poetry of William Blake, Voice of the Bard. That is what I named this program after, in honor of his wisdom, his inspiration in my life. I know very, very little of William Blake, very, very little. And what I do know has really been very powerful in transformation. Maybe that's all I need, just that little bit of William Blake, to allow me to be transformed in my life. All right, where are we at here? Yeah, today if I get up to 50 viewers, I will give out 5 free subscriptions. I get some at the beginning of the month. So if you do this, it helps bring people here. And I will give out 5 free subscriptions if we get up to 50 viewers. Let's see. Bard, I've been uploading music every day. People like you are an inspiration. Thank you. You're welcome. I am glad that you find inspiration in what I'm doing in the world. There's a saying that I shared this morning from Thomas Martin. If you are traveling somebody else's road, you're going to end up in the wrong city, the one that you don't belong in. You have to go by your road. And a lot of times, like modern religion tries to replace your journey. It tries to tell you, I am not the source of your journey. I am just one pointing to your road to help you to be on your road, to be where you're supposed to be on your road. I don't want to replace your road. I don't want to be your teacher. I just want to be the person who inspires you. I want to guide you into becoming the best that you can be, being all that you could be in life. I don't want to replace that. But a lot of modern religions, they want to tell you what to do, right? They want to replace your journey with their journey. All of these people in these traditions, they are enslaved. They are forced into this way of experience. Now, this is interesting. Yesterday, I don't know if you could see this. On my windshield wiper, when I went to buy the feast yesterday, on my windshield wiper, I hate when you get shit on your windshield wiper, like people put, especially the religious shit. I got this here. Look, my kids are like, oh, look, a carnival. We want to go to the carnival, Daddy. Look at that. Circus, clowns. And I'm like, we started looking at it. It was a Christian scam. And then we pull out the information here. Oh, the Baptist Church, you're going to hell. We have the answer here. You are going to burn. I don't want to go to a circus of fire. I mean, I don't want to go see clowns telling me I'm going to hellfire. Why would I want to do that? These are people who want to manipulate you. Think about that for a moment. Did Jesus Christ put on a circus? Is that how he got people to follow him? Did he go around doing that? I don't think so. There's a reason why Christianity is dying, because it does not have what people are looking for. It replaces you. It replaces your journey. Jesus, to me, was a revolutionary. He wanted to bring change in the world, the change of how we see the world, of how we see one another. Not this bullshit here. He didn't want to, hey, I'm going to put on the circus today. I want you to see this. No, I don't think so. I don't think, I see my hair's all messed up. Yeah, quite tired. Very cold last night. Thankfully, we have heaters here. Oh, let's see. Lucifer peels your skin. Oh, shit. Repent, Bard, before it's too late. Why? Do I need to come to your circus? Are you throwing a circus at your church? Why can't you get people? Why do Christians scam like young people with pizza parties and shit like that? Why do you need to scam people into your religion? Why can't people say, oh, that's a wonderful religion, I want to go? You don't do that. You scam people. You make them afraid. Celadwin doesn't do that. Celadwin 3:16. For Celadwin so loved the world that she gave her only cauldron, that whoever should receive from it will find inspiration. She does this because she likes doing it. She does not force you to her cauldron. You people need to scam in order to get people into your evil religion. No, thank you. Not interested. Let's see here. Oh, my allergies are acting up as well. I'm off to the side here. All right. Where you have a big fire to try to wake up the spring and all the rain and oak tree naked under the moon. So this is a very powerful thing that our high priestess of the orchard is sharing here, Gwendolyn Aes Sedai. Think about that. She is putting up a big fire to wake up the spring. Now, I want to say this. If that fire wasn't there, spring would be not happening. Now, we are not used to thinking that way. We think nature just continues on. I don't believe that. I believe that we are mediators, that we inspire, that we encourage. When we talk about the goddess Bridget, bringing the spring, to me, she was an ancestor. And the ancestors lit their fires. They welcomed in the spring. I think that is the power that we have. The stars remain in place and they move because of us. That is what I imagine the reality of the human person. If we are not doing these things, these traditions, there is no spring. Now that's a very powerful thing to say, right? I don't see the world turning without us. We are essential for what takes place in our world. And if we're not ushering in the spring, there's a little bit less there. These ancestors that did these things, we continue that mystery by our fires, by our, going and tying the beautiful lace around the trees. We continue the traditions of our ancestors. These aren't just nice little celebrations that we do. Now, I get this from Christianity, this belief. Like the Christian liturgy allowed the world to be renewed. Now, Christians don't believe that today, but that's how ancient Christians thought about the liturgy. It was tied to the agricultural cycle. Where did they get that? Pagans. This is what pagans believed. They put their temples in certain places to align with the stars. They did certain rituals because they knew if they did not do this, there would be no more sky. This was the understanding amongst the ancient Hebrews, the reason why they had a Sabbath day. If they did not rest on the Sabbath day, God did not rest, and there would be no new week. This is how all ancient people thought about their calendars. The calendar was sacred. The festivals were sacred. We are the masters of the universe. The cosmos, I believe, truly revolves around what we do and what we see. We are responsible for that. And now I cannot prove that, but I don't want to not do the rituals. to know that you are this great person of importance, every single one of us. And this is the same thing in terms of loving people. If you're not loving that other person, they don't grow. No one else is going to love the people that are brought to you. If you're not loving those people, they are not loved. No one else does it for you. This idea that it all gets done, you're not important, is bullshit. There's sometimes people that you meet, if you don't love them, they will not be able to function. That's how important you are in the world. Now, let me give you an example of that from my spiritual father. He was a Christian. This is when I was a Christian. There was someone at his work. Now, he was getting in trouble. He was talking about religion a little bit too much at his workplace. But there was this gentleman there that he felt he needed to talk to about religious reality, but he didn't want to get fired. He felt real strongly that he should try to encourage him in some way. Well, the guy, he didn't do this. And the guy later on that day went and blew his brains out. Now, if he would have, he used this as a learning. Now, he didn't beat himself over it. He used it as an example to teach. If you're not doing it, no one else will do it for you. God isn't going to do it. Whatever gods that be, they don't do anything without you. You are the center of the universe. There's no gods or devils here making it happen. You are very important. It's important that you act. It's important that you respond. No one else is going to do this. It's you. Don't live your life in an idle way. Learn to make a change. Learn to make a difference in this world. That's very important. All right. Let's see here. The servant of Anubis is here. Oh, my. J Master J Dizzle, good to see you. I'm afraid, what does Chowlo mean? I don't know what the hell that means. The Kalich is making her final rounds. Yeah. She's like, we are dumping the snow out. Her and Bridget are wrestling together. Oh, my. Yeah, we don't do politics here. Politics, for me, enslaves people. It makes you hate other people, right? Think about that. What good has politics done you? It's given you a false identity and purpose, right? Being part of your political party, it's like having a familiar spirit. When you have a familiar spirit in a community, it tries to influence and sometimes control you. And this is what happens with these political groups. You're all thinking about it all the time. And you go on Facebook and stuff to do your battle against the other side. It's really bullshit, the way that politics controls people. Politics cannot give you meaning. My country, the United States, it might not always be here. It might not always be here. Right? These political ideologies, they come and they go. Nations come and they go. What is your political ideology going to do for you on your deathbed? Not a goddamn thing. You people are being controlled by it. And it's, how do I know this? Because I was controlled. I mean, I've had so many political ideologies in my life, I can't keep up with it. But I could see it every time when I was a clergyman. What would people be talking about at the coffee hour? Politics. I mean, it was really ridiculous because not everyone thinks the same way about how they want their countries to be operated. The country is not, it is a fading thing. It does not last. Your political ideologies, don't let them define you. Don't let them, how do they define you? You're not like the other person, right? I am not the liberal. I am not the conservative. You're letting it define you. And this is not a good thing. This is unhealthy. And this is, unfortunately, in the United States, it's really, really bad. The politics and religion mixing, it's terrible. I mean, you got whole churches. They're, People who start preaching about politics you're not supposed to do that. You are tax exempt, and you're telling people how to vote. I mean, that is a terrible thing. People, when you mix your religion with your politics, it is no longer a religion. It's really shameful, and I see it all the time, wherever I go. I mean, it's an epidemic in my country. People all like if you get together with a group of new people, you're having a beer or whatever. There goes the politics, right? That someone will start talking about the president or something. Why can't we talk about something else? You are trying to divide the group up. I don't do that. I've done this shit before. I know how to start a fight. Um, and it happens on this channel all the time. It's happened in our Discord. I had to make a rule: no politics, please, because not everyone thinks the same, right? Not everyone thinks the same. Yeah, people get offended over someone's ideas. Now you have to understand that you might not be right. You have to be willing to look at. I might not be right. The other person, you have to give them the same courtesy. That okay, I'll disagree with you. Yeah. And when you're in that position, you're able to learn. You're able to grow. You're not able to grow if you've hooked your whole life into a political ideology. It doesn't do a goddamn thing for you. All right. There I go ranting about politics. Let's see here. Oh, scrolling through. Yeah, it's cold today. Beautiful Sunday. My goddess Keridwen's warming up her cauldron of the Awen here, trying to inspire us here in this beautiful day. This is the first day that I've celebrated Imbolc. So the wheel of the year I started celebrating in Lunasa was my first day, was celebrating. So this is all new to me. And to be able to feel that connection to my ancestors, I think has been very healing and very helpful. I mean, these aren't just traditions that you're celebrating. You are celebrating humanity. You are celebrating your purpose, and then the next generation does it. I yesterday when we had the dinner, we lit the candles. I shared a story from the ancestors. If you are here tomorrow night, I will be reading from Tales from the Ancestors. That's tomorrow night, Monday evening. This coming up week, I have a few doctor's appointments in the morning. So some of my morning shows I may not do. So there's a few months, but Monday morning I'll have 2 shows for you. Monday morning, and my D&D channel. I'm still looking for another group for Wednesday night. I would like to find a dungeon master that is committed, that is able to allow for role play, and would allow to have. I will pay for the module. Forgotten Realms is my stomping ground. I don't like to do any other games outside that. I want to do like Descent into Avernus, or there's another one that was quite interesting that I'm looking to do. Wednesday evenings is where I'm shooting for. So if you are a dungeon master, you want to hook up with me, that would be fun. When we live stream it as well. Let's see here. Where am I at? Scrolling through here. Scrolling through. Sounds like you were a more shoe-clad than sky-clad. Oh my. Yeah, I have my druid friend that I talk about from Scotland, the Naked Druid, as he is referred to on his YouTube channel. He goes out in the frickin' wintertime and gets his ass cheeks all chapped up. I mean, he says sometimes he has to wear sandals because his feet, but he's butt naked walking in the wintertime. He's very devoted to the sky-clad life. I don't think I could run around naked out in the wintertime. Let's see here. You love that quote, we all have our own paths to tread. Yeah. Yeah. That's very important. We want to be lazy about it, right? We want to let someone else do all of it and just follow them around. I don't want any of you to follow me around. I am a traveler, just as you are. I want to share from my experience, right? I want to share from my experience. And I learn from all of you. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Natalie. She is, as I mentioned, she is embarking on her own journey in doing this divination for the world. Isn't that wonderful? That she is, all of these things are coming together in her life, where she's like, now it is time to offer. And if you've heard her speak, it's wonderful. It is like a meditation, listening to her divining table. If you've seen her divining table, there's a pentacle on it. She is not Jewish, though. She is not Jewish. I feel like we should be allowed to repent here. Yeah, why not? We could always do a little repentance. Kira didn't understand why we wore boots. Oh my. Oh, let's see here. Where are we at? There are plenty of Christian lives if you want to repent. Yeah, take your Christianity there. We are not interested. Keredwin is our scriptures here. Keredwin is our goddess here. Let's see here. Oh, here comes the sun. The sun is rising. I see the light of the morning sun here. Oh, let's see here. The hamster was your PFFR. Yeah, we love our hamsters here. You live in a trailer park. Going skyclad would land me in jail with all its free meals and warmth. There you go. If you want to get warmed up tonight, run skyclad through your neighborhood. Just the adrenaline alone will keep you going, right? There's war in heaven. Oh my. Yeah, we are in heaven right now. Look outside. Look how beautiful it is. There's nothing like that. This mystery that we are living. If you're always trying to go to a heaven, you're going to miss heaven now. It's all here. If you're not experiencing heaven now, you're not going to have it when you die. You're going to continue to look for it. It is all here, right now. All the beauty, all the wonder. It is right here. There's a war in your gut. Oh my. Oh my. You are prepping a little gift for you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Let's see. We are spiritual beings having human experience. Well, what if humanity is spiritual? Why separate the humanity from the spiritual? That's what we're taught to do, right? We are taught not to see this as spiritual. We're taught not to see outside of our windows as spiritual. Every part of you is wonderful. Every part of you is heaven. Look at yourself. Look within yourself. Look where you can go in terms of your meditation, right? Now, people who meditate, there's chemicals in your mind, your brain, that begin to be released. You know, when you go on this spiritual journey in your body through deep forms of meditation, you know, like the people who are into the non-dualism, you feel like you have to go into a state of all consciousness, right? In order to find wholeness. That's all a chemical reaction in your body. You wouldn't be able to experience any of that shit if it weren't for your brain chemistry. Everything of heaven is here. Your body is taught to respond to what is heaven. Every part of you is wonderful. Let's see here. Jesus was not a god until Constantine. Yeah, you could certainly make that argument. Yeah, the way he became Almighty God. Yeah, the idea of divine personhood, I think, is kind of universal in a lot of mythologies. Yeah, like all of my, like Keredwin. Keredwin is an ancestor. She is also a goddess, right? She is, because your humanity is not separated from the divine. We are always going to be here. Heaven is within us, he's taught. Yeah. Yeah. Time is an illusion in the way that we perceive it in our limited capacity, right? Because there is a fluidity to time. We know that from our science, right? We can't get rid of Lucifer. Yeah, I don't believe in a Lucifer myself. I certainly believe in dark forces and dark powers, but the God of the Bible making the Lucifer as the individual that does all of his dirty work, I mean, it doesn't make any sense to me. And this is a problem with a lot of Christians. It's the devil's fault. Oh, something nice happens. It is the God. You know, the God is the one who created the Lucifer in the Bible. He is the one doing all the dirty work for the God. He is the tempter, the tester, the punisher. He is the one shoving a pitchfork up your ass when you're in hell, right? They are the same thing. The God of the Bible is the devil. Kiki, good to see you. Expert at homosexuality is here. You need a shot of sanity. You just was on a live with a woman who said she was abducted and impregnated with aliens. Well, I'd like to see the baby. Oh my goodness. Yeah, show us the baby if you are impregnated with the aliens. Or she is saying her child is an alien? Well, that would be interesting. Yeah. Yeah, we know that we cannot intermingle with other species. Unless it's Dungeons and Dragons, we can certainly do that. I imagine our Lewis, if you're on, he is always trying to become a druid and transform into an animal in our D&D games and breeds with other animals to see what kind of magic comes out of that. We know that if I went to procreate with a bear, it would not be able to have my child, right? So, I mean, there's certain realities when it comes, if there are other beings that are screwing us, it is a genetic impossibility, really, unless they manipulate the DNA or something, which is certainly possible. It's a digital gift, so you don't have to worry. Oh, I love it. Kiki always gives me digital gifts. Kiki has a lot of beautiful art that he shares with me. Beautiful digital gifts. Let's see here. This isn't a cult, trust me. Yeah, there's always people accusing me of being a cult leader. I just roll with it. Yeah. Let's see here. Yeah, Kawika is always on here bitching all the time. Every day the Kawika comes on here and he tries to convert people, and then it doesn't work out. He starts calling people names. He even threatens my life. He said yesterday that he wants to use some jujitsu on me because I'm not doing religion the way he wants. He is a really evil Christian. Yeah, if you're an evil Christian, you can get away with it, right? Because you're forgiven. You can go out and rape and pillage. Oh, I'm forgiven. Yeah, it's really a horrible way of understanding divine justice. The idea that you can do whatever the hell you want to and you'll get away with it. I don't see that. Now I don't see someone tormenting me at the end of the show. I believe in an all father. I believe that, when I stand before whatever, Cadwin or whoever, that they're going to help me to deal with my bullshit, that they're going to help heal me, that they're going to help me to learn empathy, that they're going to help me to experience. When I was a Christian, I never believed in hellfire. In the beginning, I did, but eventually I became a universalist. And I understood like divine judgment as a form of helping you to deal with your shit rather than as a thing to torment you. That made much more sense to me. now than ever before. I think that if you have a being that loves you, that they're going to help you to learn from what you have done. They're not going to torment you. And I certainly believe that we can grieve deities. They're like, oh shit, look, I wish you wouldn't have done that, but I still love you. I certainly believe that we can grieve. I am a father. My children, they have grieved me many of times, right, in their decision making, but I still love them. And I am there to help them on their journey, to guide them, to help them to achieve the best. The parent is supposed to be the foundation. That person that helps you to become all you should be, to be that person of encouragement, to help you to be the best, right? And I want to be that way for my children, even though some of them have made piss poor decisions in life. There's always hope. And I want the role of the parent is to guide you into, and in terms of the divine realm, it's unending. So there's never a time where you say, "Oh, I am hopeless. I've screwed up my life." There's never a time. Now, in this life, you'll have to deal with your consequences, obviously, but those consequences don't have to define you. I mean, I've done a lot of wicked shit in my life, but that doesn't have to define me right now. Now, I certainly have to deal with the memory of the shit I have done, but I don't let it define me. Like, well, shit, I did some shit. There's nothing I can do about it. Um, I'm going to make my life better now. I want to do good with my life. I want to contribute to the world in the best way that I can. That's important. That's important that you learn that. Oh, let's see here. Let's see, where are we at here? Yeah, this Kawaki person, man, so much bullshit on here. So much bullshit. Oh man. Yeah, what there is this the Star of David again? Is someone saying that? My goodness. What's going on here? Octopus King Bro. Do you like octopuses? Are you a lover of the octopus? It's a beautiful creature, right? The octopus. Very beautiful, very intelligent. Very intelligent, right? No vine of David this morning. Yeah. There is no Star of David here. Yeah. There's no Star of David here. Keredwin 3:16, because it's Sunday. Church gets out, and what do? They all come here and annoy the shit out of everyone, right? So we have Keredwin 3:16 to respond to them. Now, I could certainly put the Star of David back up in the back there, the pentangle, as we normally call it. You don't see someone named Kawaki in the chat. You probably blocked them. They're real pricks. This person, Kawaki, Kawika, or whatever. I mean, this guy is a real asshole. He is always taking his religion to the next level and trying to torment people with it. I mean, he's a real evil son of a bitch. We are just a collective consciousness. Maybe. Yeah, maybe. I think of myself as part of a whole, as connected, but as my own experience of it. I think that you are a son or a daughter, and that reality is something that is forever. There's never a time when you lose that connection. I see like trees as entities, as rivers, as living. If you think about a river, it is connected to a greater reality, and yet it is its own expression. And that's how I see myself. My ancestors, rivers all had names, wells had names, groves had names, right? These places were places of consciousness. They were places of experience, and they were unique. They were unique. Not all rivers are the same, right? Each river has its own beauty, but each river is connected to the other. All water, you think about the mystery of the element of water, right? It is something that is connected. Each fragment of water that you have in this world is a part of something bigger. But in each of that fragment is the whole. There's someone said that we are drops in the ocean, but at the same time, the ocean is in the experience of every drop. And that's how I see us in our experience that we are as we are here. Let's see here. Let the spirits be. Oh no, what is Daniela saying here? Oh, we are Satanists and pigs. What an asshole you are, Danielle. You don't have to be an asshole. Now you're calling us Satanists. What evidence do you have that I worship any devils? I don't even believe in a devil. I don't believe in the Christian devil. So how am I a Satanist? Now we do have real Satanists here, like our friend the Demon. I know I saw him down there in the chat. Good morning, our Demon friend. He is a real Satanist. He is a real, and you know what he was doing yesterday as a Satanist? Him and his satanic community, they were going out and helping bring warmth to the homeless, right? What have you done? What have you done to help the homeless people this week? You have a real Satanist here that is going out and helping the homeless people. What the hell have you been doing? You've been coming on YouTube and bitching about religion. And then you have a real Satanist here who is actually doing good in the world. And you're not doing any good. You're just being a bitch. That's it. Oh, my. Let's see. Yeah, I'm a monotheist. I'm not a pagan. Ceridwen only. Ceridwen is all I need. There's no other deities that I talk to, really. Now, every now and then, a deity will show up. I don't have any devotion to them. Just the other day, the Lord of the Forest showed up, Kernos. And I'm like, well, what do you want? He didn't say anything. It just passed by. Some aspects of fatherhood were revealed in that moment that I'm still meditating upon, that I will eventually write about and talk about here. Kernos just shows up, just says hello. That's it. I don't have any devotion to Kernos. I'm a lover of the goddess. That is it. But Kernos came by to reveal fatherly love, that I'm loved in a way. This happened in my grove the other night. Sometimes, like Hecate visited one time. Hello, I am Hecate. But she wanted me to discuss her problems with some of the people who call out to her. She doesn't like being a whore. Some people just want to work with her, use her. And she didn't like that. She goes, I am a goddess. I have feelings. I want to share my love. I don't want to be used as an object for your magical endeavors. I want to share purpose in being with you. And so I wrote about that. I talked about that. That was several months ago, But I don't worship any gods or goddesses, except for my wife. I worship my wife every day. She is the only real ritual that I live for, the worship of my wife. Now, I had an interesting experience. Speaking of the goddess, Ceridwen, or we celebrate Bridget today, right? Breege, as some of my ancestors would say. I bought some tulips that were closed at the grocery store to honor the goddess. I'm like, well, I don't have it in my budget, but I'm going to sacrifice the money to buy this beautiful bouquet of the tulips. They were closed. All of them were closed. I put them on my table and they opened up. Isn't that something? I filled up the water in the vase, and I put it on the table. I turn around and they are opened. Isn't that something? They were bound to open. I mean, that is natural. But to me, I'm like, wow, what a wonderful miracle. What a beautiful, that I think that is the goddess saying hello. And I wanted to share that with all of you. I thought that was just, I mean, certainly you could say that was just coincidence, right? Because there's more light that is exposed, um, a different environment for growth. But I put them on my table, I turn around, and they are opened. That I thought that was quite wonderful to see that great, because they were closed when I bought them. Small things like that. They are things that are very inspiring to me. The goddess saying hello. Let's see. Live streams. Nice to see you. Have I ever tried to read the Bible in a different light, unlike religion? Yes. That if you read the Bible, eyes to seeable, without your religious goggles on, you will see this is a terrible story. The God torments people, and then when you get to the New Testament, he does it forever. I mean, the God in the Bible is not good. I don't care what you think. You have to reinterpret it to make it a good God. It is not a good God. He is a warrior deity. You're reading about Ares, basically. Ares to me is not a good deity. Let's see. War is not a good thing. War is our worst face in the world. Let's see here. Yeah, there the rapture is at any moment. I know. I prepared. Calendar 360. Full moon affects the unconsciousness people a little bit differently. Yeah, that we have the what is the moon called today? Honey, what is the moon called today?
The snow moon.
The snow moon. The snow moon is today. That's a beautiful thing, right? The snow moon is tonight. How beautiful, right? To celebrate this wonderful feast of Imbolc, we have the snow moon to bring it in, right? Beautiful energies today from the snow moon. Now, we have over like 30 people here. When I get to 50 people watching at once, I will give out 5 free subscriptions. And with that, you can join our Discord server. You can also get a bunch of cool emojis and nice little symbols by your name for your community membership. So if you do this, it helps bring more people here. You comment, or you do those little things on the side, like the hearts or the 100% thing, like those things there. That brings more people here. And when it says 50 watching, I will give out 5 free subscriptions. And in order to get that, they go real fast. You have to go down to that money symbol where it says gifts and say enable gift, or you won't be able to get it. It'll pop up on the top and you have to click it real fast. If you're a Christian fundamentalist and you come to our Discord server, we'll kick you out. So please don't accept it. And only accept it if you want to be a person who comments. It makes no goddamn sense for you to take a free membership and not participate in the community. I mean, it's really ridiculous. That is for people who want to talk in the chat and become a member of a participator in the community. We've had people do that. I mean, several times. Every time they give out, they take it and we never see them. I'm like, what the hell? What are you doing? Why take a free membership if you're not going to talk? The whole purpose is to get that little thing by your name and all of the emojis and shit. Please don't take the free membership if you're not going to participate in the community. Oh, my. You don't side with any political ideology. Neither do I. Now, I think as like maybe a socialist would think, but I don't define myself. Like when I go to vote, I vote because of the gas tank. I mean, I'm working class poor. I want to find the politician who is going to fill my gas tank. That's, my family is my first socialism. apart from that. I mean, every time you vote, you're always voting really for who is going to do the less damage. Really, that's how I've always said. Who is going to do the less damage here? That sometimes is a difficult thing. I am not part of any political parties or anything. Like, who's going to do the most? I mean, you're always voting for the lesser evil. These people are evil sons of bitches. I mean, some of them, most of everyone that I voted for is an evil son of a bitch. I wish things were different, but that's just the way it is. These politicians. I mean, what can you say? I don't even feel like voting anymore, really. I've talked about it with my wife. She wants to keep voting. I really don't feel like doing it anymore because things just keep getting worse. They really do. But that's all the politics I'm going to talk about. You can't imagine living like the rapture could happen any moment. That's crazy. Yeah. It's really crazy how these people think. The rapture scare is really what it should be called. It makes people, it is a way to control the people in the church to make you want to go out and talk about your religion all the time in order to get more members. It is a scam. And it's really an evil teaching. Like the God takes people out and leaves the rest of the people to suffer. What an asshole. The idea of a Christian pilot being taken out of an airplane and the airplane goes crashing down into a group of heathen school children and blows it up. I mean, what an asshole, right? You really got to see that in September with the rapture scare there. Now, we had a good time with that. We made fun of those dumbasses, right? There was this one woman. She knew her children were heathens. What did she do? She gave them up to DCF, the Department of Children, whatever. She gave up her damn children because she knew they wouldn't be going with her in the rapture. What a dumb bitch, right? That is so freaking wicked that you forsake your children like that for your stupid religion. What an evil, evil thing, right? My religion's more. If my family is not my first religion, I am evil. If you don't love, one of the evil things in the New Testament, if you don't love your mother, father more than me, you're not worth me. Screw you. You're an evil Christ. You are to love your family members more than anything in this world. Other people, you add into that. You are to love your family more than your religious bullshit. Shame on you people when you do that, when you forsake your family members for your religion. What a shameful thing. Shameful thing. All right. Katerina, the Letirius. Good to see you. All right. Where are we at here? Preachers who preach politics should get taxed. Yeah, I agree. It's a big scam, right? And most of the churches in the United States, they're political places. I mean, they even have voting booths come in during the voting things. They rent out their churches for politics. That's a shameful thing. When you have a religious ideology, you don't welcome all. It should be all are welcome, right? All are welcome to this place. You don't do that. A lot of fundies on fire here, yeah. You're still stressed out from the abduction for aliens? Yeah, well, you should have turned it into this person's probably deluded, right? You should have turned it into a moment of humor. Say, I want to go to the alien orgy. Do the aliens allow gay people? Stuff like that. That would have been fun to do. You got to go be safe. Take care, octopus. They attack the priestess of the orchard because they hate apples. Yeah, probably. I thought you didn't do politics. I don't. I'm not promoting any politicians. I'm generalizing about politics. Politics to me is like those dumbasses that come on, Charlie Kirk, yeah, I got a boner. People like that. That's politics. Politics, I'm generalizing. I'm speaking about the evils of politics. I'm not telling you what party to be involved in. Let's see here. Crab apples, yeah. Look at that. Oh man, I'm about 30 minutes behind already. We're just getting started here, right? Warming up the day for me here. Did you get a chance to see in there, Fuzin? Damn. It's one of my children has taken my Bardic cloak somewhere. I feel like naked on here without my Bardic cloak. All right, where am I at here? I've lost a bunch of comments. Raven Sand, good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, YouTube just cut all my comments in half, so I've been deprived by YouTube of. If I did not greet you, if I did not respond to you, I apologize. I just lost at least 30 minutes worth of comments here by YouTube. They just took them all away. Like, we're going to take your comments away. You have too many. All right. Paul, nice to see you. But what about this? Some nice silver embroidery, Celtic pattern on the edges of your robe. Tell my mother. The cloak that she is making for me is very beautiful. It's a lighter navy blue, and it takes my cloak that I have now only goes up to my knees. This one goes down to my ankles, and she's supposed to give it to me in hopefully this week. Mother, this week or next week, she's probably watching right now. Yeah, it's very beautiful. I'm looking forward to getting it. But my clasp has Caradwin's Triskelion on it, which I thought was very nice. These things, she found this thing. Some leather worker had made this. Now, to me, that is not a coincidence. That it has the Welsh Triskelion on it. This couldn't be a coincidence. That I don't think my mother knows anything about that. I mean, she watches, but you know what? How beautiful when things work together like that, right? When you have these connections, right? Nice to see you, Melly. Good to have you here, our good friend Melly. Good to see you. Yeah, enable gifts in your settings. When it gets to 50, I will give out 5 free subscriptions. 50 people watching. Randomly distributed. When someone buys them, they are randomly distributed. When I put them out, there's a thing that comes on the top of the chat screen where you have to push the button and it will give it to you. When someone buys gifts for people in the chat, they are randomly distributed, yes. Let's see here. The moon was very bright here last night. Yeah, good to see you, Screw Google. Good to have you here. Good to have you. Oh, we're almost there. 5 more. 5 more. And I will give out 5 free subscriptions to you. And that's for people who want to be participators in the community, who wants to join our Discord. Please don't accept it if you're not going to talk in the chat or anything. Georgina Jackson, good to see you again. Hope you are doing well. You find it crazy how people happily accept God that demonstrates incredibly human traits like the ego, demanding of worship, of death, blood, sacrifice, condemnation. It's widely accepted. Yeah. It's sad, right? Because we have a natural desire for the divine, but that you have these people who claim authority, and that's all that you find that you're able to have. Like, I probably would have never become a Christian had not that been the only thing available, really. Now, if I lived in India, I would be a Hindu in the beginning, right? It took me a long time to realize that this presentation of a God who needs worship, that needs belief, is really inferior. The idea that you need to believe in anything, I mean, is really bullshit. The God should be wanting to save you no matter what you believe. If a God really cares for humanity, that we have found ourselves in a pit or something, he should say, I'm going to save you all. I don't give a shit. I'm going to save you all. That's what real parents do. That's what real fathers do, right? They save you regardless if you believe in it or not. The idea that the Christians have had to deal with this bullshit. Like, well, when you become of the age of reason, then God saves you. Before that, you get the mercy. Are we ever at the age of reason? Are we ever able to truly comprehend and to understand? I mean, this is bullshit. The whole idea of salvation is bullshit. That you need to be saved from the God who started the whole damn problem. He creates the devil. I mean, it's really a scam. Oh shit, my battery is not plugged in here. Oh, there we go. Okay, there we go. Battery is plugged in. Battery is plugged in. I didn't have it plugged in there. Oh my. Let's see here. Yeah, it's really a scam, right? It's really a scam. Fear is a very powerful tool in religion. The ability to scare the shit out of you, right? And that's universal. It's in paganism too. But most neo-pagans, they are tired of that fear that they have learned from Christianity, right? So they approach their gods not the way their ancestors did. The ancestors were scared shitless of their gods. The way that we talk about gods today is much different. I mean, they were living in a world where they didn't understand it. And so they thought the gods were pissed off all of the time. The only religions that do that today is the Abrahamic religion. They are the ones that have the pissed off gods still. Most neo-pagans, they have grown in understanding the divine. They are not afraid of it anymore. They see it as an archetype, as something that is helpful, rather than something that controls, that demands worship, that demands sacrifice. Yeah, most neo-pagans, they realize that is the proper way to experience the divine. Bless you too, Paul. Bless you too. It's so beautiful. You also went to spend time in the moon last night. Oh, wonderful. You never voted? Yeah, you don't have to. You don't have to. Trinity, you don't vote either? Yeah. Yeah, I'm not promoting. I don't care what people do. I was just sharing from my experience that I don't feel like doing it anymore. It doesn't seem like it does anything. I mean, it just gets worse. Really, I think we're at our worst time right now. Some of the shit that's going on. We don't know God's ways. God does as he is. That's a scam. God's ways are your ways. If someone's being an asshole, you say you're an asshole. When God is being an asshole, what do? You make an excuse for it. That is unacceptable. God's ways are your ways. An asshole is an asshole. Doesn't matter if it's divine or human. Stop making excuses. That's a scam in the Bible. God's ways are not our ways. Yes, they are. The only way you understand what is divine is from your humanity. That is an excuse used to cover up the bullshit in the Bible. We don't understand back then when God was telling people he was going to rise up a nation to rape people. We don't really understand what was going on back then. Bullshit. If that was a different religion, you would say that is an evil God. But because it's yours, you make up excuses for it. Yeah, any gods that you should say, screw you. I have no problem telling the God of the Bible to screw off. No problem at all. Let's see here. You never voted and you're 47 years old. Yeah. The rapture can happen. Yeah, I hope it does. I want you sons of bitches to be taken out of the world for 7 years so we can hang out with the Antichrist. It's a mind virus. Yeah, fear-based bullshit. You're right, Melly. Uh, let's see here. I hope they get raptured and leave us alone. Yeah, they're always whining about the rapture. We really, most of us heathens, we want you to be taken. I am on your side. Back in September, I did a show called Rapture Watch. We were all cheering you on. We wanted you sons of bitches to get out of here. And I tell people, my neighbor is Christian fundamentalist. I want his lawnmower. So I was really hoping he would be taken away so I can go loot his things while he is gone. He's not going to need it. He's going to be raptured, right? Let's see here. Where are we going here? Your dad went to visit his cousin. His cousin was like, I'm into witchcraft. The reason why the lady's life was ruined, I did it with witchcraft. There's no evidence that witchcraft ruins anyone's life. There is plenty of evidence that Christianity does. I mean, it's destroyed whole people's cultures. I mean, you don't see witches going around murdering people because their religion is different. You know, there's certainly evil witches, but there's more evil Christians in the world than there are for people who practice witchcraft. Language, yes. You don't like my language, you don't have to be here. I can say whatever I want. This is my show. And it is for adults. I mean, if you are under the age of 18, you don't belong here. There's people who talk about plastic wieners on here just about every day. So we don't want to expose you to the Steely Dan. Yeah. You're good for the rapture. You're ready to go. You just wrap your mind, Gina, around the source of all creation, being that way. Another thing you've been hung up on lately is the idea that people slap the "It's God's plan" label on everything. Yeah. That's a good way of coping. Well, you know, everything happens for a reason. Do you say that when you shit your pants? Everything happens for a reason. I just shit my pants. Look at me. I'll let it stay down there and fester for a while. You know, we try to make sense of the world. Look at 50 people. All right, get ready. 5 free subscriptions are going up here. Now, please don't accept it if you don't want to participate in the chat. Once you accept this free subscription, you will be able to become a Discord member. You will see a link for it in the members only tab. Here it comes. Get ready. Hotcakes coming out. There it is. 5 free subscriptions for your entertainment privilege. There it goes. Look at all of these people. Finn is back. Finn, it is good to see you again. I tried to send you a message, but you don't allow random messages on the Discord. Good to see you. And you can have access to all kinds of emojis as well. Yeah, it's good to see some of our regulars taking these. I'm glad that you're able to do that. So enjoy. If I get up to 75, I'll give out 5 free more. 75 people viewing at once. The highest I've been is about 90. I would like to see 75 this morning. Would be fun to do. And then I'll give out 5 free more. So thank you. Yeah, keep making it happen. Let's see, where am I at here? Where am I at? Scrolling through here. Oh, let's see. Yeah, trying to get back to your comments here. Oh, look at that, the little creature there. Thank you. It's a rather meant to love God, and since my peers are part of God, I love them too. Yeah, part in pieces of divinity. To me, I see everything. You are not a part or a piece. You are the whole in its own experience. You are a person. You are a child. Like if you think about your own children, everything that you are is in that child, and yet they are their own experience of it. I don't see people as pieces and parts, but the whole as its own experience in the great mystery. And that mystery is something that is forever. The mystery of personhood, the mystery of being a child. You're done with the morning. The day is beginning for you, hermit. Unborn children automatically go to heaven. Not if you're Roman Catholic 20 years ago. They had limbo, right? What a terrible, evil teaching. What a terrible and evil teaching. I'm glad that they changed it. Oh, man. What happened to Sam? Are you okay, Sam? I lost a bunch of comments. So if I didn't respond to you, I apologize. Heaven is not real. Who killed Adrian? That is made up. You know, there's nothing in the Gospels where Jesus says, "I'm going to take you to heaven." Not one damn time. You people have made that shit up. He never says that at all. Let's see. You don't believe that God is some crooper in the sky controlling the dice and cards. Yeah, what a son of a bitch if he is, right? I would tell that God to screw off. I'm not a plaything for you to have your pleasures with. Screw you. Let's see here. Trampus Bowmaster is here. Good to see you, our good friend. Politics to you is like an agreement to give up your authority and power over yourself or another person. Yeah. Am I gay on Tuesdays and Thursdays? I am gay. Josh Knight. Yeah. Me and Kiki switch it up. Kiki becomes heterosexual on those days, right, Kiki? We switch it up on those days. I am gay on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Kiki is straight. I go to Grindr. Kiki on those days goes to the regular dating apps for heterosexuals. Your children woke you up at 5:30. Damn. Let's see. Limiting God is like meaningless. God is as he is. How do you know he is a he? For me, God is she. Yeah. Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I did leave Christianity. I was tired of penises, the trinity of penises. I wanted a God with a vagina. So that is one of the reasons why I left. I'm like, darn it. What is Josh saying? Josh being a prick in here? Oh, that's what you're responding to. We're all gay for you, Deacon. Thank you. Yeah, we have my homosexual followers here. We have a revolution of religious homosexuality here. Good morning, Captain Jean-Luc Picard. Good to see you. Yeah. How do you feel, Captain, about the new versions of Star Trek? Did you watch the Picard series? I really enjoyed it. I can't look at the valley. I live in and believe this is the heaven, right? Let's see here. Where are we at? The valley you live in is where it is. You won't find it some other place. Don't be deceived. There will be many false prophets in the last times that will tell you you are going to heaven when heaven is already here. Now, shit happens in life. Now, I'm speaking of going deeper in what is here. Obviously, in the life to come, there will be a different experience where hopefully there's less shit to deal with, right? But everything here is wonderful. We keep coming back to it. If you believe in reincarnation, you keep coming back to what is here. All of the deities, where do they want to be? They want to be here. People, it is all here. Open your eyes, open your heart to the mystery. It is all here. Let's see here. Hit that like, subscribe, join. Thank you, Tyler. Thank you. Join our community here. Are you saying God is evil? I'm saying the God of the Bible is evil, yes. 100%. You only think it's, see, you approach the Bible with a different mentality than the book gives. You are saying God is good, so you reinterpret it. If you leave it alone by itself, I mean, it's a terrible, terrible story. Your mother, Father Bowen, sounds like an absolute sweet. Yeah, she's a wonderful lady. Yeah. I always thought it was so arrogant that people not only believe in God, but think that He has made God's their own image. Why is that arrogant to have children? Why is it arrogant? I think it's a beautiful thing to be having all of the divine within you. The understanding that you are God, I am God, and so is God. I think that is beautiful. Never underestimate a mother. Yeah. Let's see here. Good morning, Sheik. Good to see you. Our good friend, the Sheik, is here. Good to have you here. Your mother is such a blessing to you. She made you a cloak. I really need to post it on the Discord next time. When you do your hair. Wonderful. Wonderful. Yeah, I'm looking forward to showing that off when mine is finished. Happy Sunday to you. Yeah, happy Sunday to you. Lots of magic flowing today. All of these beautiful energies, right? The great goddess Bridget, she is bringing in this beauty, the light, the renewal, the transformation, right? It is time. The animals are awakening. Things are happening, right? The crazy part is I only told the deacon what my name stood for one time about a month ago, and he still remembers. That's awesome. Yeah, screw Google. Yeah. I think that's important when you're developing a community to try to have a connection, right? And so I try to remember people on here, as you have noticed, you're not just a number to me. I think about people here, like when I pray and go into my grove and meditate, I think about the people that I've met here and of your importance and value and wanting you to have a wonderful life. I think about the people that I meet here, and I talk about you to the gods. Let's see here. People self-deleted bothers you. Yeah, it is sad, right? In your chart, you have, I can't read that symbol, coming out of your ass, and your moon is in Jupiter, so you'll be all over today. I don't know what that astrological symbol is. I am the astrological realities. I don't know all the symbolism. It's giving his children a chance. If they don't take it, it's them. That's bullshit. That's complete bullshit. You don't give your children a chance if they don't take it. You always provide a way. And if you have the power to help them, you certainly use it. The idea that, you choose to go to hell, that is so stupid. Shame on you people for teaching that shit. God doesn't need us. He is majestic, his own being, because we cannot save ourselves. Salvation is bullshit. The idea of a God not needing there's one reality to that: the sufficiency of the being, not requiring you to return the love. But the mystery of the desire to be loved, that is wonderful. The idea that divinities, they don't need your love, but they certainly look forward to it. The idea that they think about you, right? I believe Caledwin, she delights in the memory of me, that she looks forward to the times that I engage her. That is the mystery of divinity, that there is no need. When you are a divine person, you don't need anything. But the idea that you have a desire to be loved, I think that is beautiful and wonderful. Moon in Sagittarius, you meant. Oh, I see. Nazir is here to whine about his religion. No, thank you. Yeah, most Christian fundamentalists, I'll just ignore you. because I'm not interested. Yeah, I'm trying to move on. I don't want to talk to Christians anymore. I was telling in my organization that I belong to, the Order of Bards, Ovites, and Druids, you get a mentor that helps you with your studies. I'm like, I was telling him, it is time for me to move on. And so I got rid of my clergy shirt, right? I usually wear my Bardic cloak, but it has been lost in my house somewhere. Maybe one of the fairy folk have taken it and hidden it. That happens. They're quite a nuisance. I'm going to have to put some offerings out if that's the case. They have ADHD, like, hey, look at me, I took your shit. Ah, la, 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 la. All right, here's your candy bar. Now give me my shit back. What does your sign on your necklace mean? This is the triskelion. It is one of the most ancient Celtic symbols, and it has different meanings. For me, it is a symbol of the divine, mother, father, child. There's an eternal mother, there's an eternal father, there's the gods, and we are part of the gods. We are God Junior. Celadwin is God Senior. We are one big family. So it has different meanings to different people. Life, death, rebirth, land, sea, air. It has many different symbols for my ancestors, but I wear it to honor them. There is no free will with Yahweh. Yeah, that's right. Vixen knows the Bible. The Bible says that the God hardens your heart, that it gives you a spirit of delusion so you cannot be saved. That there is no free will for Yahweh. He has his favorites. He has his chosen ones. And if he doesn't like you, he just torments you for all eternity. He's an evil son of a bitch. Let's see. The ABCs of modern times always be changing. Yeah. Who killed Adrian? There is free will? Yes and no. Like, I have the freedom right now to shit my pants. I choose not to do it. But at the same time, freedom is always influenced by other factors. Your psychology, your life, sociology, your life events, your brain chemistry. You don't always make the right choice because of all of this that's going on. In that regard, there is no ultimate freedom, because you always need assistance and guidance in the choices that you make. You're tired of hearing that God is evil? Well, I'm sorry, the God of the Bible is evil. The All-Father is not evil. The Great Mother is not evil. Celadwin is not evil. You are not evil. The God of the Bible is an evil son of a bitch. It is a terrible, terrible mythology. Yeah. Pentecostals are Christians 1.5. Yeah, some crazy sons of bitches there. You want to see people do cartwheels and speak in tongues? Go to a Pentecostal church. Beep ba 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 beep bo po po beep beep bo peep bo peep bo peep beep 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 beep. Mary had a little lamb. Let's see here. Thank God I have I'm spinning wool, making music and art, and Stevie partner. Oh, I would be sticking on the ceiling by now. Yeah, it's good to keep busy there in the land of Belgium, right? Jordania? Who's Jordania? Let's see. You have a stable partner? Good. Yeah. My wife is quite stable. 26 years we've been doing this. Let's see here. Spinning wool sounds really cool. Yeah. There's no free will in the Abrahamic religions. You're right. Screw Google. Yeah. Let's see here. Where am I at here? You have to hope things will get better after this. And that's a real power in this world. If you think about it, we can make particles appear, right? Think about what you can do with the power of hope. right? We know that experiment, when there are people there hoping that it becomes a reality, it has an effect on the experiment. We know that at ball games, right? You have a home game with your ball game, your sports game, that most wins happen at the home base, right? Because of the power of hope. Hope is a very powerful force in the world. It changes things. It changes the way you even think, right? Now you have a choice. You can live in despair or you can hope. That hope allows you to enter into a place that changes the way you think about the world. It's a very powerful reality, the power of hope. Salvation should be something one feels. It can bring release of harshness or horror and replace it with self-affirmation. Your belief of God realizes people need to practice self-care. That's a good philosophy. That is a good philosophy. Yeah. The Bible repeatedly affirms free will. No, it doesn't. Read it again. The God hardens your heart. It says that in the New Testament and Old. It says he doesn't want people to be saved, that he sends spirits of delusion. You don't know what the hell you're talking about. Um, Thank you, Ryan. I appreciate you. Where are we at here? Not for sale. That's an envious. All right. Thank you. Thank you for educating me. Half of the stuff that's in the Bible will land you in jail. Yeah, you're right, Lloyd. Nice to see you again. If you act like the God of the Bible, you will go to jail in most countries. If you have children and you act like the God of the Bible, you will have your children taken away from you. This is the things in the Bible are not good. They are evil. You people have been deceived. You Bible thumpers, you are deceived. Why can't you follow your God without being afraid of it? The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. Don't you see how scammed you are? Oh, let's see here. Where are we at? You spin wool with electric spinning wheel. Small, easy, and handy. Works on a battery bank. Have you ever done old school, Kiki? Have you ever had like the old school sewing and stuff? Who wants some surplus army coffee? Our good friend, he has renewed his coffee membership here, the Demon. And if you like what I do here, buy me a cup of coffee if you can afford it. Go to that join button. Become a community member. Small, medium, or large coffee. I do this for a living, and I appreciate people that can support what I do. Liking and subscribing is wonderful too. Thank you for all the people that support me. I used to do this just as a hobby, but when people started buying me coffees on here, I'm like, shit, I'll start doing this every day. And every day there is content here. Every morning I release YouTube shorts in the morning. I've started doing long form videos about druidry. You could check that out in my video section. I've released 3 videos so far about druidry that are long form. Thank you, Ryan O'Neill. I appreciate you. Now, if you are a community member, you can become a member of our Discord. You should see a members only tab when you refresh the About Me section. And there's a Discord link in there. You can join our Discord community. And you get all these cool emojis, Triskelion, Scaredwin symbol, her cauldron, my tortoise and my rabbit symbol, all kinds of fun emojis. And you get a cool Owen symbol next to your name. And so thank you very much for people that can support what I do here. Yeah, Kiki, have you ever done old school? My grandmother, she had, my great-grandmother, had one of those, you push down on it, on the bottom, and it moves the sewing wheel. I thought that was interesting. Let's see here. Imagine if people were allowed to read the Bible without being told how they're supposed to look at it. Yeah, I challenge any believer of the Bible here. take your religious interpretation off and see what you'll read. The God is not good at all. You people have been bamboozled. You have been scammed. Yeah. Let's see here. You have 7 major hobbies. You're nuts, actually. That's a good time, having all these hobbies. My hobby is Dungeons and Dragons. And if you like Dungeons and Dragons, let me give you the channel for that. Let's see. Realmscape. Let's see. This is the Dungeons and Dragons channel that I will put in the chat here. And if you like it, go over there. And so I play every week. I have a game on there that I'm a dungeon master. And as I mentioned earlier, I'm still looking for a group for Wednesday nights that I could, that likes to role play, that likes to do Forgotten Realms lore. I'll have that in the pin. Go give that a subscription if you like it. Pin message there. It is pinned. Yeah, we have a lot of my community members. They are part of my Dungeon and Dragons stuff that we do. I was a dungeon master for many, many years. So I really enjoy it. Great stories you could tell. We always have a good time. Our last game that we played on Friday on there, everyone turned into badgers. That was a lot of fun. They were polymorphed, and they failed the save. It wasn't very high. It was like wisdom 13 they had to beat. And they all got 8 and 7, except for one person. He was the only one who was not a badger. Let's see here. Where am I at here? Oh, scrolling through here. Just a tad bit behind in the comments here. Oh, where am I at here? Foreknowledge doesn't erase freedom. He's outside of time. Bullshit. Gods that are outside of anything, screw off. I want you to be here right now. I don't need you to be in some other time or place. You don't do a goddamn thing for me if you're in another timeline. Yellow Loki is here. The Lokis have arrived. Good to see you. Yellow Loki is my lover, I think. The yellow Loki, you are the lover? One of the Lokis is my lover. I can't figure out which one of them they are. It's always nice to see the Loki community being here. I am a part-time straight when Bard needs a rest. Yeah, thank you for that. We exchange sexualities on Tuesdays and Thursdays here. Tuesdays is our erectile dysfunction day. Yeah, no one else does that for people, right? Oh, let's see here. God is God. Yeah, and the Bible is not God. The Bible is an evil God. J. Master Drizzle. Don't we all? Yes. OMG, this man just wants to say it. Yeah, I could say whatever I want here. I have a good time doing it. The all exists as one, it manifests in many. Know the one and you know the all. Yeah, that's some wonderful wisdom there. That is from the Gnostic tradition. What is Ceridwen? She is my goddess. Yeah, Ceridwen 3:16. For Ceridwen so loved the world that she gave her only cauldron, that whoever receives from it will be inspired. Yes, Ceridwen is my goddess. She is the goddess of bards, and I am a bard. She's a wonderful, wonderful goddess. Let's see here. Metatron or different aliens. Oh my, Metatron is here. Lotto gameplay. It's good to see you. Hell yeah, all the homosexuals, the erectus sapiens, and all humans are welcome here. Yeah. I don't discriminate people here, unless you're being an asshole. I don't care what you believe in, what you're doing. I just want to encourage you wherever you're at. It's up to you what the hell you do with your life. All people are welcome here. Fiber is good for the digestive system. Really? Oh, my. Where am I at here? That which is, yeah. Father, are you going to go deeper into what is here? Yes, why not? Why not? Now you're trying to use that as a sexual whistle call to me. Yeah, why not? There's only heaven and hell. Jesus is true. Prove it. Prove it. All right, where am I at here? Gwen, you are a power bottom. Oh my goodness. In which ways? Oh, let's see here. Hello, everyone in chat. Yeah, good to have you here. Lotto gameplays. Yeah, I need to buy me a lotto ticket. I'm not really good at it. Um, the most I've ever won playing the lotto was $1,000, and that was like 20 years ago. Every now and then, I bought a scratch off this week. I won $50, and that went fast. That went fast. I usually no good with gambling. Like me and my wife, we went to a holiday party last Christmas, and there was a gambling room, but it was all like, it wasn't real. It was all for fun. She's winning all the damn money at the table. We went to a craps table, a roulette table, all of these kinds of blackjack. That was her game. And I'm like, well, I need to take you to Las Vegas, to win some money here. I was terrible. All of my pretend money that they gave you, it was gone. I lost real quick, but she kept piling it up. She is quite good at it. Knight of Cypher, look at that. 5 free memberships randomly distributed there. Now you can join our Discord server. Just recall, if you are a Christian fundamentalist, you will be kicked out. You will be. Thank you for your contribution here to our community. Knight of Cypher, good friend, a wonderful moderator here. Good to have you here. Well, thank you for your support. You just asked your horses if they believe in God. They said, hey. Yeah, that's funny. Let's see here. Team Power Bottom here. Yeah. Your ancestors died for you. Yeah. So that you could. You are the prayer of the ancestors. Your life, right? Many of us, some of our ancestors had terrible experiences. They hoped that their offspring could have a better life. And most of the people in the world, you are living in the greatest of heavens. Even you might be suffering, like I am suffering chronic pain. But I have a heater here in my room to warm me up. Our ancestors didn't have that shit. They were hoping that you would have a better life. You are the prayer of your ancestors. Think about that, right? And we are in this web of life. We are in this chain where the future, our ancestors from us, they are our prayer. We want a better life. We have all of this hope and desire, and then we die, right? Where does that hope and desire go? To the next generation, right? Let's see here. Children are beautiful gifts. Yes, they are. Children to me are my spirituality. They are the ones that help me to grow in spirituality. With all the challenges of being a father, I have grown as a person, and I've learned how to love in all the different aspects. Some of some of my children are a challenge, right? I've learned to grow. I've learned to love where I could not love before. Children to me are spirituality. And every person, even if you cannot, have offspring, you have this ability to share that nurturing reality with the world, with others. There are beautiful people in this world that you give life to people, right? Even though you are not able to procreate, right? You might be a hermit, you might live alone, but there's people in your community that you can certainly love, right? That benefit from you. The womb of the mother is the boundary between the seen and the unseen, right? This great mystery. It doesn't stop being a mystery when you go through menopause. You continue to give life, nurturing life from your body to the world. Let's see here. You eat spinach and pine sol to clean yourself up? Yeah, well, I might need to try that. Good morning, friends from Ohio. Good to have you here, Ryan. You need the fundamentalist to explain why Exodus has rules for selling your daughter into slavery and why Jesus said that you're supposed to follow the Old Testament. Yeah, they like to pick and choose, right? Yeah, good points. Good point there, right? Yeah, it's terrible. You could sell your daughter as a concubine. Isn't that pathetic? They'll try to explain it away, but it's all there, right? Oh, my. Let's see. Thank you, Ryan. I appreciate you being here. Let's see here. Tattooed and piercing journey. Look at you. Tell us of your journey. How many piercings do you have? And tattoos. We have tattoos are wonderful artists, a wonderful art form. The tattooing. Yeah, me and my wife have talked about getting matching Celtic tattoos, but I'm kind of a coward because I have low pain tolerance. I pass out when the pain is quite intense. The other day I smashed my hand. I almost fainted. I mean, that's how intolerant I am of the pain. I thought about getting high and doing it. But drinking, they say, is not good. Drinking, but getting high is okay when you're getting a tattoo. From what I understand, the drinking it thins the blood, which is bad. Let's see here. You drink Coca-Cola and bleach to clean up your toxins in your bodies. Oh, what a wonderful experience. Remember those crazy Christians that they said they could cure COVID with bleach? They were selling bleach on their website. This certain type of bleach is like, you won't get COVID, you'll drink our bleach. These dumbasses are buying it, right? It's freaking bleach. Oh, let's see here. Oh, man. For sure, yeah. I love people in Ohio, just not the ones that ripped everything out of your car and left it on the highway. Oh, what a bunch of assholes. I'm sorry that you had experienced that. Look at all that. All of that. Yellow Loki's going. He's on fire there. He's dropping all of the gems in here. We have excited the Yellow Loki. He's just dumping out all the gems. Yeah, thank you. I got so many gems on here that I don't know what to do with. I never play any of the YouTube games. Thank you, Gwendolyn. Thank you for remembering us in your orchard. You were telling Kiki that Samuel fears Metatron, and I think that is wild. Why are you afraid of Metatron? All he is Enoch transformed as an angel. Unless you're afraid of Megatron. Maybe you're afraid of Megatron. I would be. He's a Decepticon, right? You should be afraid of that. Do not fear the Archons. They hold no power over the awakened. The secret book of John. Yeah, that they want you to be afraid, right? One of the greatest instruments of the Archons is the Christian church. All of that fear and guilt. Where does it go? Let's see, where are we at here? Strip away God equals good guy. And yeah, it's dark, that point. Humanity is evil. Humanity is not evil, sir. That is a bullshit agenda. We do evil shit, but our nature is wonderful. It is good. When you see a baby born, oh, you evil bastard. No, you don't do that. You are filled with wonder and joy and when you see a baby. You don't lose that shit. That is how you are made. You are made in love. You end in love. Now, some of the shit you do is bad, but that doesn't define you. Your nature is wonderful. Your nature is good. Don't believe the Christian bullshit where all have sinned and fall short of the glory of God. No one does good. All are like a menstrual rag. It says that you're all like a menstrual rag. Yeah, screw you, deity. I'm no menstrual rag. You're an asshole. I am wonderful. I am wonderful. The All-Father said, have so much value that he never wants to leave me alone. And that is true for everybody. You have so much value to the All-Father and the Great Mother and all of the gods that they want to continue to love you no matter what shit you have done. You are always loved. Yeah, this evil thinking of Christians that you are of original sin, that you are defiled, what does it breed? Like, well, I might as well just live a shitty life anyways. I'm just screwed. That's where I was at one point. I might as well just worship the devil. I did that. I tried to sell my soul to demonic entities. I'm like, I'm not going to make it here. I might as well just become evil. It's because of you assholes teaching that I am evil to begin with, that there was no hope for my humanity. Yeah, screw you and your religion. I think it means more that you know. Yeah, you're welcome. I meditate on your friendship and the wonderful people. Thank you, Trampus. Think about all that power when we consider one another in our meditations. That does something. Your positivity, it changes people's destiny. Sometimes people don't have that gift to think wonder, to think positive. They don't have that. But you doing it for them, it leads them there. Isn't that wonderful? Let's see here. Joseph, the artist, medication is a kind of evil to you. It gives you panic. I'd rather just kick back and listen to music and try to watch. Yeah, it isn't for everyone, right? Like, I couldn't be here if I was not medicated. I'm not able to sit down. I can only stand and walk for so long. I have to lay on my side to be at ease, really. But medication allows me to operate. Let's see here. You give your children multiple chances. Yeah, you don't stop. You don't stop, right? How far am I behind? Probably an hour. Yeah, the time's just rolling here. I feel like I just got on, right? It's been a really good morning here. Not too many fundamentalists as well, right? Let's see. I asked my river to help guide everyone to love and beauty, especially the people in Discord. That's wonderful. Thank you. Thank you. I feel sorry for you when you lose God completely. I don't accept your premise there. I have never lost God. I've never been without God. You assholes, you teach that you're separated from God. Screw you. And screw any God that abandons humanity. You can all go to hell. Ulf, our Norse pagan friend. Good to see you again. Good to have you here. Hope you've been doing well. Do the Norse pagans celebrate Imbolc? Is that what they call it? I know that a lot of places in Ireland they're having these wonderful celebrations and things. Don't feel bad, just pray. Okay. 7 to 10 minutes behind now, perhaps. Perhaps. It's mental abuse telling children they will burn in the lake of fire if they don't assimilate the mind virus religion. Yeah, assholes. You scare the shit out of children. I never knew about hellfire until you assholes scared the shit out of me. I remember I had a nightmare. I don't remember how old I was. I maybe 5 or 6 years old, learning about hellfire. I remember I was in my dream. I remember the dream, very vivid, taking an escalator in the mall. I get on the escalator and I'm going down into the fire. And I remember this skeleton being burnt alive. And I woke up in a hot sweat. Thanks to you assholes, scaring the shit out of me. Good job. Thank you, Sheik. Yeah, thank you, Ryan. Let's see here. Kiki's got all the astrology up there for us. Oh, let's see here. Where are we at here? Where are we at here? If you had to give a life advice, what would it be? Love yourself. You are wonderful. You are worthy. That is my life advice. Yellow Loki, you need my love. Yeah, there it is. I'm doing good. Glow D3N. I'm doing good. Let's see here. Where are we at here? Yeah, I gave my life advice. I said that already. Father, you got my shit. Thank you, Raven. Yeah, you need daily punishment, Yellow Loki. We'll go to the other Lokis. Go to Orange Loki and receive that. Does offering for you mean kids, people? I don't know. Let's see. Love the earth as you would a mother because she loves you. See what happens when you do that. Your whole perspective will change. When you see the earth as the world living, that's a conversation begins to develop. Many people are taught not to do that, and you miss out on the conversation. It's 6:52 in India right now. Wonderful. We have people all over the world for their spiritual entertainment here. People from the United Kingdom, people from Belgium, people from South Africa, people from India, Australia, the United States, all over the world here for your entertainment privilege. Let's see here. It's time for you to go. You have a lot of work to do on the ranch. Have a good day, everyone. If you are at work, don't work too hard. Thank you, our good friend, the demon. See, this person is a Satanist. Look how kind they are. Why can't you Christians be kind, right? You have to have Satanists come on here and be kind. Look at you. Thank you, our good friend. Now, I'm not a Satanist. He is. And look how nice he is being. He's not trying to force his religion on anyone. He's just a Satanist, you know? Let's see here. Mary Imbo. There's our morning astrologer, Lewis. Good to see our good friend Lewis. He is rolling up his reefer cigarettes right now, getting ready to bring in the new day with a nice celebration. My Bard, have you happened to read the short story of Azeroth by Lovecraft? No, I have not. I have not. Let's see here. The Triskelion Trinity means third way out of duality, healing, morphing, evolving, wisdom out of chaos. Yeah, it means a lot of different things, right? For different people. The Triskelion. Yeah. Oh, let's see here. Oh, man. You made cinnamon rolls for Imbolc today? Wonderful. Love me or suffer for eternity. It's not for you. Tell them, Screw Google. Tell them how it is. Yahweh and Yaldabaoth both want something from us. Yeah, to control us. You are from India. You are Indian. Yeah. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you being here. Let's see here. Yeah, Natalie appreciates Lewis, who played D&D very well the other night. You loved the octopus. That was a lot of fun. He dives into the waters to save the damsel in distress, right? And just Leroy's it, right? Goes in there, saves everyone, and then everyone gets polymorphed into badgers. It was a wonderful. I like putting out these irresistible moments for people, right? Where they just they have to respond to it. The first one I did in our very first session, that the guy chanting demonic utterances behind a demonic-looking symbol You feel that you have to save the world from it. You go in and you break the concentration, who turns out to be a good Lathander, member of the Lathander's clergy, trying to stop a demon. And then they release the demon into the world. I mean, I love making these irresistible moments. If you like D&D, go to that channel down there in the pin and subscribe. I always have content on there, always playing D&D. D&D is a real fun game for me. Pentecostals ruined one of your friend's lives. He had been going to hell his whole life, which put him in a living hell. Yeah, Pentecostals, they're really good on the guilt. Your partner is American? You had a Pentecostal girlfriend once. She took me to a church. We broke up afterwards. Wow, you didn't like her doing cartwheels? Oh, man. You're like, wow, look at that. I've never seen such acrobatics before in a religion. You ever watch Pentecostals dancing? No, that's funny. That is hilarious. By waiting for a good body of water to pull it out. Let's see. It's kind of funny that you always say Jojo at first whenever you read my name, because that's actually my nickname since childhood. So if you prefer Jojo, okay, I'll use it. I'll use it, Jojo. Yeah, I will do that. I'm not ignoring you, Yellow Loki. It just takes me a while to get to your comments. Let's see here. Behave. Who's behaving here? Blessed are those who ascend through knowledge. Their light shines eternally. This is one from the Sophia. Knowledge is important. Knowledge helps, right? But some people, it's impossible for them to have these types of knowledges. Are they deprived, right? I think there's a simplicity in human experience that gives you access to everything, that you don't have to be a person who is intelligent. I am not intelligent. I mean, I've been educated, but my brain is fried from all the drugs that I've done in life. I am not a person of intelligence, but I am able to access wonderful things. And I try, even children can experience the great wonders of the universe. Even people with Alzheimer's, that the memory is not working anymore. They are not excluded. You'd be surprised that sometimes people who suffer from dementia and Alzheimer's and things, the profound mysteries that they can reveal to you. I remember one time there's this lady with dementia, and I was in a conversation with a group of people. This was when I was a clergyman. I'm like, I feel like I'm losing my damn mind. And she says she can only use a few words, really. She goes, yeah, me too. And she was laughing about it. I mean, that was a wonderful, profound moment of humor for everyone, right? To be able to draw out of that experience and to create this memory for every. And knowledge is helpful. Knowledge is certainly helpful. But the mystery is all there in you. You can access it. You don't need to be an expert. You don't need to be a guru. Gurus, to me, are only supposed to point you in a direction to help inspire what is already there. Often you do have people who abuse clergymen, gurus, that want themselves to be the center, right? They want to have the following, right? They need you to be down so they could be up. That is an abuse, right? Everything wonderful is within you. You don't need a guru for that. You are everything, and everything is within you. Let's see here. Was actually technically you can have a level 1 swimming monster at that stage. It's available. You just have to swim yet. The giant octopus can breathe out of water for an hour. Yeah, you can walk around the octopus as well for about an hour. It was nice to have some water for the octopus transformation there, wasn't it? Merely you choose to live your life in beauty and love and hope and push through the lessons and overcome. Yeah, there it is. Art she is very helpful in the for our gain in that respect of the rules, right? You didn't break any rules. You were fine, Lewis. Yeah. Art is like a professional player. That's why she gets a little picky, right? She thought that whole situation could have been avoided. But Arta, we want to have a good time too. We want to have a good time. You pray the Lord Jesus open my eyes. My eyes are quite open, sir. I don't need any deity opening them. You see them? Look. There they are. The eyes, they are open. They see. And what they see of you is that you are enslaved to your evil religion. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you for being here. Words have an effect on matter. If anyone is familiar with the work of Masaru Emoto, he spelled his name correctly. Yeah, words have power, right? We shape the cosmos. We shape it by our very words. Yeah. Let's see here. Where am I at here? God is good all the time. It depends on which one. Moral, ethical context. Good actions promote well-being. Kindness, justice, or happiness for yourself and others, like helping someone in need without expecting anything back. That's the trick. That's hard to do. I've done a lot of charity work, and I'm like, well, what am I doing this for? There's something to the reality when Christ says, don't let people know what you're doing. I think there's something to that. Even yourself, he says, don't let your left hand know what the right hand is doing. That's hard to do when you're doing charity, right? You're doing it to make yourself feel good. I know in Buddhism, they teach that compassion is a way out of the ego. And so you have a lot of Buddhists doing charity work as a way to heal their ego, right? That is something that I don't, like in Christianity, I don't see that there. A lot of the people, they do it to feel good. They want to be Dr. Feel Good, like Motley Crue, right? Dr. Feel Good. You love the badger bit. That was fun, although I thought the element would squish you. Oh, you're talking about the earth elemental at the end. Yeah, thankfully you guys started destroying the pillars. I'm like, why aren't you destroying all the pillars? You're just fighting the creature. And eventually, hopping on those things, what you did was quite wise. Yeah. Oh, let's see here. It's 10 today, 10 p.m. is the sleep time for you. Yahweh wasn't good when he fed children to bears. No, Yahweh is not good. Why would we need to fear a God that is all loving? Yeah, quite logical, right? Yeah, any God that wants me to be afraid of it, I'm not afraid of you. Tyler, you like Satan? Good for you. Fear doesn't mean afraid. Oh, why don't you tell us? It comes from the Hebrew meaning highest respect. That's not how it's marketed. That's not how it's marketed at all. And now I agree the idea of awe is a proper context. Yeah. But that's not how it's marketed. You need to be afraid of the God, or he's going to destroy you. Be afraid or else. That's how it's marketed. Oh, let's see. Yeah. Where am I at here? Take care, Sheik. Where are we at? What a wonderful day. Yeah. A God who creates hell and frames himself for the hero. Yeah, it's like, it's a scam, right? Right, Ulf? It's a scam. Kiki, you have a manual spinning wheel? Yes, a very good one. Majacraft, but a bitch taking it into the trips with the RV, and fine yarn needs a high-speed spinning wheel. Yeah, my mother, she's into all of that yarn and knitting and crochet, all of that shit. She has a whole room in her house stacked with yarn and anything. I mean, it's all over. Yeah, she does that for a living. She used to be like a school teacher. She taught languages. What was funny, she has her master's degree in the Russian language, but she moves down to Florida, right? She moves down to Florida, and what happens? We don't need your Russian language here. We are not people of culture. We are rednecks down here. We only want Spanish. That is it. So she learned Spanish in high school. She's like, well, I'll have to get rid of my Russian. I'll teach Spanish here. And so she did that for a while. And as a side hustle, she continued to make stuff with yarn and whatever. And she still does that today. Thank you for the shorts and the videos. You enjoy them. Yeah, every morning I release YouTube shorts, mostly from Druidry. The last one I made was honoring the goddess Bridget, the celebration of Imbolc. All right. I'm probably not even saying that word right. My ancestors are like, what's wrong with you? I just looked at Discord. Good. Let's see. It's called Illume. All right. Excuse makers. I am a human being. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. The download the app, or you can just use the website as well. You don't need the app. You can go right to the website. You just need to have an account for the Discord. Yeah. It's all free. It's all free. Where am I at here? I love it when YouTube just slides me ahead of the comments. I'm like, I'm not done yet reading the ones that I was at. Why are you taking all of my comments away here? Let's see. You got it. You have a gummy. You're smoking gummies. I wouldn't know if it's better though. I've never been to South Carolina. Father Bard, what have you ever played Dragon Quest video game series? There was one on the NES. I think I played that one, the Dragon Quest game. That was a long time ago. A long time ago. If I'm thinking of the same thing. You don't want to speak for anyone here, but I know that here in the U.S. is Satanists are merely trolling Christians. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, pretty much. Let's see. You're going to come on and spam the Bhagavad Gita on a Christian channel? That would be fun. Go troll the Christians with the Bhagavad Gita. Yeah, sometimes I do that. If somebody's doing that, I'll go on and tell them accept Cadadwin as their personal maiden mother and crone. Is fun. Let's see. Kids are expensive, right, Kiki? Yeah, I know. I'm living that. Let's see here. I'm sorry, love. I hope you have some little heavens here and that you get to enjoy it at least. Yeah. Jojo, you are a mother. You are a mother. Oh, let's see. Oh, shit. Joseph is here. Joseph, we're not interested in your Bible verse. Joseph is the Christian fundamentalist that visits us, and he quotes the entire Bible. Like he'll sit there, he'll keep copying and pasting it over and over again. But we've already put a stop to it today. That's really how you feel. I think I'm down the line. Once I've worked on myself a bit, I could adopt a kid. Age really doesn't matter. Yeah, adoption's a beautiful thing. You know, most people, they don't want to adopt. They want to get the test tube sexuality baby. Adoption is a beautiful thing. You love your adopted child just as much as your biological one. And that adoption is a very beautiful thing. And I don't like test tube babies. Some of you might be one. I don't have. I think that it is better to adopt because this is the natural thing to do, is to adopt. I think that is a beautiful thing. when you cannot conceive on your own. Adoption is a beautiful thing. There are so many people suffering because everyone is making test tube babies. Adoption, there's so many children waiting to be loved by you. Please adopt. Please adopt. I would love to do that. But I have too many children. It's too damn expensive already for me. If I like won the lotto, I would love to keep being a father. I would love to adopt children. That would be beautiful. Let's see here. By the way, the fundamentalist teaching of the Trinity was developed later on. Yeah, 3 penises in one. Yep, makes one giant penis for all eternity. They do actually good works, help people, like fake thoughts and prayers. Thoughts and prayers do something. Thoughts and prayers do something. Thinking good vibes towards people, I think, has value. Prayer, I believe, has value as well. I think that is a political agenda. These people, thoughts and prayers that you've had in the United States, Pete, when tragedies happen, we don't need your thoughts and prayers. They don't do anything. Thoughts and prayers make the world a better place. Prayer changes the person, and therefore they change the world. I think that is all political. This idea of thoughts and prayers are no good. My rituals are good. Magic is good. Prayer is good. It changes you. It changes the world. Don't buy into these political discussions. Your dad was an alcoholic, Kiki, in your life. You learned from it not to do alcohol, loans, drugs, mental, emotional. I'm glad that you're able to learn from that. Jojo, you want to offer a family a better life, children better life? I believe you could do that. And you don't have to be an expert. Your humanity is designed to give, to love. That'd be wonderful if some of you were inspired to adopt today. Wouldn't that be wonderful? Where are we at here? There are plenty of ways of giving and receiving. That's right. It's you that needs the love first. That's right. If you cannot love yourself, you cannot love another. That is a fact of reality. Yeah, they're winning lots of Jesus points. Knight of Cipher. They are winning lots of Jesus points with their God. Yeah. Always annoying the shit out of people. It's like Pandora, her box. For some, the only evil not released on the world is hope. Yeah. Somebody snuck that in there, right? Pandora was in the mythology, she was meant to destroy humanity, right? But some god snuck in hope in there. It's probably Athena. Like, I'm going to put a little hope in the box. I think what Zeus is losing his mind. I'm going to put some hope in the box there. You have this mythology, right, of it's the lady's fault. That was commonplace in a lot of ancient cultures. At every doorway before you enter, you should look around. You will never know where your enemies might be seated within. The Havamal. So you are getting into the Hindu texts now. Let's see here. I wonder what the high score for the game is in the Jesus and chat. Yeah, they're losing. We exist in one singular time frame. 300 years from now, all of us will be dust, and a new population will replace us. That dust matters. You think that you're just going to become dust. You change the very nature of your atomic structure by your choices, by how you love, by how you act in the world. Those atoms in that dust, they are beautiful. They are wonderful. They change the world. You can't accept love, you can't give it. That's right, Kiki. That is right. Fried brain, it's comforting hearing you say that. I'm glad that you have found comfort here from people who comment and from myself. What makes a candle flame dance so rhythmically? You are the one responsible for that. All of the mystery of that, the light of that candle, it manifests here in the sacred organ of the imagination. Without that, there would be just energies there. The way that you perceive that candle is everything. That light reveals something about you. The mystery of you is found in the element of fire, right? We have all of these wonderful elements in the world that make us what we are. Oh man, I'm having such a wonderful morning. I hope that you are. This is all of the lunar energies today, this great festival that we're celebrating of the ancestors of Imbolc. Wonderful. I feel really wonderful and good today. The high score is saving someone. No one's saving anyone here. Uh, how often, Christian fundamentalists, do you save people? That no one is, you are being a nuisance. When I was a Christian, if I did your shit, no one would be interested in my religion. They would say, this person is a nuisance. You're not saving anyone here. You're just being a nuisance, really. Loki, you have a legendary power bottom. Look at you. If you humble yourself and seek his face, he will give you signs. Screw your God. I'm not doing no such thing. If your God has the responsibility of making itself known to me, not the other way around. I'm not playing any of these games with these deities. If they don't make themselves known to me, then I don't need them in my life. Screw your God. Oh, let's see here. Guru brings light, right? Wow, I'm far behind still. Let's see here. Some of the smartest people you have known you still use drugs. Drugs can enhance intelligence. Uh, well, there's anything is possible, right? Anything is. I don't promote substance abuse. I need substances in order to function in the world. I would prefer to be sober. The best experience is you experiencing the world as it is. Substances alter your perception, and that is not always a good thing. Let's see, where are we at here? Where are we going here? Spelling is important. Yeah, might mess with your casting. Yeah, right? If I mispronounce what is misspelled, yeah. You see that some people think that way. Like I'm not saying the word right. You don't need to say it right. All the power is within you. How you understand it is how it is manifest, right? He wasn't kind in the Old Testament at all, but he becomes a nice person in the New Testament. He's just as much as an asshole. He torments you forever now. Let's see here. In my eyes, you don't need a kid. You are the kid. You have full trust and support. I am on the Discord if you need support. Yeah. Kiki is here to support you on the Discord server. And being crazy is not a sickness. It is a strength. It can be. It can be, certainly. Fear is a mind killer, certainly. Feeds kids to bears because they made fun of an old guide's bald head. Yeah, what a good deity. Yeah. It's a way you talk bad about yourself. It doesn't always come true. No, it doesn't. Just because you say something doesn't mean it will happen. You're right. Just because you try to manifest something, it's about participating in the energies. The energy work is very important in the words you say. Just because you say, I'm going to shit my pants, doesn't make you shit your pants, right? You have a solo soldier here. You have a Taco Bell problem right now in your bowel movement. Good to see you again. Most times you don't need to mind your tongue in anger, though it's important, right? Yeah. feel like making pancakes this morning? Look at you. You like them thin? When I make pancakes, they're always super, super thick. My children like my when their mother makes the pancakes, she makes them thin and proper. Mine are like I don't like putting too much water in it. I like thick soup, pouring that on. It's like you get like a full meal in one pancake when I make them. You have to go tend to your goats. Thank you for being here, our good friend. Thank you for being here. Oh shit, where am I at? YouTube, why do you do this to me? Why do you take away all of my comments? Let's see here. If sometimes it just takes the comments from me. So if I did not respond to you, just share your comment again or say hello again, and I will get to you. I try to always have a conversation here. You send pictures that share with your mom? Okay. You've died young? Yeah, I'll let us see that. You have a degree of art. You teach at a high school. You speak 4 to 5, not Russian. Yeah. Yeah. I don't think my mother, I'm like, Mother, do you remember the Russian you've told me? She doesn't speak Russian anymore because she doesn't teach it. So a lot of it's fallen out of use. I'm like, I said to her like not too long ago, Привет, my drug. She's like, oh, yeah, that means this. I'm like, you forgot all about it. It means hello, my friend. She taught me that when I was talking, having conversations with Russian people. She taught me a few key words. Let's see here. You had a Russian Balaklakia orchestra. People were so abusive they had to disband. I've never even heard of that type of performance before. You always say M. Bolak. That's how you say it. Cameron, thank you. I am new to being a heathen, so I'm learning these things. Embolk. Oh, Embolk. Let's see here. Smoking gummies. Yeah, people do strange things. I prefer to eat them. We got some Spanish there. I don't know what you're saying. Hola. The Black Wall is here. Good to see you. You call upon the mitre of the mountains. Oh, man. Smoke them if you got them. Cosmos, nice to see you. Good to have you here. Yeah, light the fires, baby. Full moon is here. All of these wonderful energies today taking place in the world. You are not a mom. You have a dog. You take care of 2 grown-ass men. I am maternal, yeah. It is your nature to be a mother, right? Even though you don't have biological. That is your nature. Jeremiah, you're drunk? Oh, my. You love the balakakia? Your dad used to have one? Oh, it's like a mandolin? Interesting. Oh, they only come out when you feed the dogs? Oh, my. Life is precious. Yes, it is. Joseph has been completely lobotomized. I think Joseph is like one of those robots that go on. He's like a Christian robot. The mandolin is a beautiful instrument. Yes, it is. Quiet and cold, yeah. You tell him, Kiki, your poodle has an intelligence. He has plus 20 in intelligence. Let's see here, where are we at? A friend of mine and his wife have the test to procedure to think they mixed up the egg and the sperm. Oh man, what a tragedy. Yeah, I don't. You do what you want to do. I don't like it myself, but people do what you do. You're trying to do your best in the world. I don't like it. Your GSD is enough for you to handle? Oh, let's see here. My God is not a little bitch. Who's saying that to you? Someone's calling your God a bitch. We're having God wars here. The gods are battling today in the chat. Let's see. Joseph is coming unhinged here. He used to just copy and paste scriptures. Now he's calling people, deities, little bitches. What's wrong with you, Joseph? You believe we're all connected through prayers? It means a big deal. Abracadabra means let me create with my words. Oh, does it really? I didn't know that. That's interesting. Actions are what make prayers good, not the prayer itself. That's what they say. They aren't useful. Yeah. Yeah. A lot of that's political. Oh, let's see here. I'm sure a lot more adoption would happen if the cost of living wasn't so atrocious. Certainly. Certainly. Yeah, even some adoptions, they are ridiculous expensive, like $10,000, some of them. Oh, where are we at here? You may start your own holiday. You are devoted to your faith, but it's Reefer Awareness Month for Lewis here. The month of February, Reefer Awareness Month. What have you done today to recognize the reefer in the world? Reefer awareness from the stoned again Christian here, Lewis. You love the mythology of Pandora? Oh, let's see here. It's the symbology of it. Yeah, it's a beautiful mythology. Good to see you, Frondelli. It's not like the Christian rappy energy you're pushing. Yeah, tell Joseph. Yeah, I don't engage. I try not to engage Christian fundamentalists at all anymore because they don't want to have a conversation. So I just ignore Joseph all the time when he comes on. When you were younger, you used to think the Greek gods were really cool until I learned the true story of Medusa and her sisters. Now, there's different ways of looking at this. We have Athena that comes on here. The understanding that Medusa is transformed to protect her from further violation by Poseidon or other men. That is why she is so hideous. The other one is the Athena was bound by certain laws, being that she was forced to do such a thing that she didn't really want to do, but she was bound by certain laws given by Zeus. There's different ways to look at it, but it is also, I see it as a psychological manifestation. Blame the woman, right? She gets violated by Poseidon, Miss Medusa, and punished by Athena for it. That's what people still do today. You shouldn't have wore that skirt, right? That bullshit, right? Blame the woman is something that is quite evil in our psychology of many mythologies. You have a lot of that going on, a lot of the gods raping people and pillaging, right? Let's see here. I told one of my fundamentalist brothers that we are co-creators in a way. He told me that what I said is a doctrine of demons. The Bible teaches that. It says it right in the book of Romans, or is it Corinthians, that we are co-workers with the divine. Your relative there is quite ignorant of their own Bible. Now, Eastern Orthodoxy teaches that nothing happens in the world without us. Yeah, I learned that as an Eastern Christian, that cooperation is the only thing. This was the basis of Christian liturgy. Without the liturgy, there is no renewal or transformation of the world. So your relative is quite ignorant there. Let's see here. Thank you, Abad, for looking for wisdom. Yeah, you're welcome. These are what all the weird dudes look like in the docile fake Masonic clubs. I am not a Mason, sir. I am not a Mason. Blanketing. That's okay. Yeah. See, when I read a comment on here, if I didn't understand it right, I apologize. I take comments and I run with them. It feels great this morning, Lewis. Let's see here. Happy Sunday, Jeremiah. The Greek gods were really all about drama, certainly. Yeah. And that's how their stories came down to us, right? Uh, these stories that were told were very important for our ancestors. It always uplifts you when I catch these lives. So I appreciate you being here, Jojo. I thank you. It is always good to see you. Let's see. It's been especially lovely today. You're having a good time. That's good. That's good. We're glad that you are here. You want to save his money? Yeah. We got snow in South Carolina and you're stuck? Yeah, I'm stuck in my house because it's too damn cold to go outside. What is it? It's 30 degrees right outside here in Central Florida. I feel sorry for the wildlife because no one is used to it. No one is used to it. There's a bit of truth in every mythos. Yeah, certainly. Certainly. He wanted to do outdoor work, but Bridget said, not yet. She's like, stay inside the house, Cameron. Stay out. Stay in there. It's too cold today. Let's see here. Oh, where are we at here? Pot smoking scrambled your eggs. You were that commercial. This is your brain. This is your brain on drugs. Any questions? Yeah, can I get bacon with that? I stopped wearing my minister color because of the Christian complaints. Well, I'm leaving Christianity. That was the last. I wore it to get people to watch, really. But I've realized I don't need it anymore. And it does get less Christians here, I believe. Yeah, Catedwin 316 keeps them away. Let's see here. Where am I at here? Shit. Okay, YouTube, stop taking my comments away here. I'm so far behind when I'm just scrolling through. It'll just bump me up to the end. And I'll probably be on another 30 minutes here with you for your morning privilege. Oh, okay, I found my place here. Or when I get to the end of the comment, one or the other. Let's see, where am I at here? Let's see, where am I going? You want goats? You like goats? Yeah, there's a farmer around the corner from me who has some goats. It's Florida goats. Crippled Rock. How's it hanging, sir? Good to see you. Crippled Rock. That reminds me of someone with erectile dysfunction. Good morning, One Eye Vibe. Good to have you here. Goats were $50 each. Oh my. El McWilkin. Your pancakes fluffy at least. Not really. They're like paperweights. Really. Let's see here. Water in pancakes. I always use that cheap shit. You just add the water. You pour all the shit in the box. So I don't make the real pancakes. The imitation ones. Those are lots of fun. Let's see here. And I usually put cinnamon in it to spice it up a little bit. That the kids like that. Your degree is in CIS, Computer Information Systems. Look at you. That is very valuable in the world that we live in today. Because the computer is the main reality of the world we live in, of culture. Goats will replace the mowers. Melly, you like the buckwheat pancakes. Those keep you regular, right? Put a little applesauce on top. You have a good laxative right there. Oh, shit. Where am I at here? Trinity Ivy Moon has returned. Good to have you here. Your grandfather-in-law is Russian, but your husband only knows a few phrases. You know a couple. Yeah. Oh, let's see here. I may pay $300. Now, Natalie, are you going to do like live stream readings on your thing, or are you just going to record and put up for your new channel? Natalie has a new channel coming up soon. I think, is it today or maybe later on this week? That would be fun. You got plenty of stuff in your yard for them to munch on. That's fun. That's fun to do. You got 40 acres? Oh my. They do it here. Your Gil still keeps in touch with them. They all go to the Russian Orthodox Church. Yeah. Let's see, Mama Bear. Someone speaking some Spanish in here? I don't know Spanish. Where are we at? The cauldron is being brewed here. I don't. Luis, do you speak Spanish? Your last name is Vazquez, right? Are you of Spanish descent? Where are we at here? That is awesome. I'm very proud of Missouri right now. Oh, man. You're right on the cusp of Missouri, Arkansas. Look at you. That's another way to say it. You're trying to move to Virginia? Oh, man. Reefer awareness will happen later. ELP, you are smoking the reefers today. A lot of rich people buying mansions, which are ugly, scars the beauty. Yeah. Let's see. Hashtag hashpipe ELP. There you are. Let's see here. Progress has blighted the beauty of nature with all of their constructions and ripping down the woods. Yeah, we have lost balance with the natural beauty. Yeah. Bard hell is real? What is Bard hell? Is it where you go you cannot tell story anymore? Bard hell. Oh, you're Christian. Oh, shit. No, thank you, not interested. I thought you were talking about something interesting. A Bard hell. You're just being a nuisance. Oh, let's see here. You are ignorant, Bard? Yes, I am. I am ignorant, yeah. I like being ignorant. When you know everything, where are you then truly? You are ignorant. The forest of your childhood only exists in your memory now. So you have that internal growth that remains, that provides a foundation for how you choose to live your life now. Isn't that wonderful? You don't have time for this, you're baking, Kiki. The vague nature of English can mislabel the devil for good. Yeah, certainly. Ignorant simply means unlearned. I am unlearned. I have a Christian education, sir. I was a Christian for 30 years. I went to all kinds of universities to learn about the religion and the Bible. I went to seminary. You're just being a dick. You don't know anything about my life. I'm quite well learned, sir. Oh, let's see here. Maybe a druid sharing of lore may be fitting today. Yeah, do it. You're not supposed to even be making people work on the Sabbath if you're a Christian. Yeah, they're very selective, Tyler. They're very selective. They only want to follow the things that make sense to them. 40 degrees where you are over in Miami. Look at you. Yeah, I'm north of you, so we are much colder up here. It's 19 degrees in Alabama. Look at you, Bob. Bob Bergerton. Good to have you here. Oh, let's see here. It's a Camaro, by the way, guys. I know my name. A Camaro, okay. Camaro. Now when I see that, I'll recognize the car. the Camaro. Yeah, I don't always know how to pronounce things on here. Oh shit, where am I at here? I'm not too far behind now. I'm catching up. Not too far behind. All right, Vixen, take care of yourself. There's true aliens here, yeah. You love a day of prayer, nature, and fellowship with other druids. That sounds like heaven. Well, look in your there's like places that have like what in the organization that I have, they have a finder on the website where you can find other druidic communities where you can go and and do rituals and hang out together and do things. I know that they have like stuff like that in general that you can find on Google. Ask your Google, where are there some druids near me? And it can hook you up that way. It can give you the information of people that broadcast their meetings. The ones that I belong to, they're closed for only the members of OBID. But it was nice to find. I used that to find the community of druids that I belong to. Is it cold in Mar-a-Lago? Certainly. You should just jump to the newest ones every now and then so we are not overwhelmed. Yeah, YouTube does that for me. Canada 1316 for me, Joe. Let's see here. Where are we at here? Maybe our collective could have a little time on Discord today. Everyone shares something that's significant. Yeah, we have that community channel where you can all get in and talk to one another. I've been on there a few times with people, and I've only seen it being used once by just community members, and that was last week when Vixus wanted to talk to someone about aliens or something and pyramids. Everyone was in there. Yeah, that is for the community to use at any time. You can get in there and talk about whatever you want. It's a wonderful resource. The doll people are not men, they are made of ass and glass. Ass and glass, what a combination. Our skin is clay and painted blue. Our heads can detach. We are statues with a pulse. What art you can F. The Doll People by Sophia Izelia. Oh, she is a rapper, right? Is that? I'm thinking of Iggy Azalea. I don't know who Sophia Azalea is. Let's see here. Bridget 1.2. Thank you, Camaro. Thank you. Pancake blasphemy. Oh no. The pancake wars have begun, ladies and gentlemen, here in the chat. Today you'll be choosing your seeds and praying over them, giving thanks. I need a pancake exorcism. Yeah, I haven't had an exorcism in a few days. Isn't that something? Last week we had quite a bit of people, Christians, exorcising me, right? Not too much today. You're going to make some bread for your house today, a time of spring cleaning. Yeah, that's a good idea. Thinking deeply about situations that threaten the harmony of life is how you're doing today. Why not? The Anunnaki said they brought the goats into the world. Interesting. Very interesting. You'll be live streaming as soon as the channel is eligible doing the live readings. Yeah. The best kind of live streaming is done on the cell phone. That is the one where it randomly goes to the people who do this all the time. I have found there's quite a difference than just regular live streaming on a computer. For people who like doing YouTube streams, if the phone audience is the best place that you can do that. If the other ones, if you can do loyal based audiences for the regular streaming situation. 40 degrees for you. You have deep freeze in Belgium? Damn. It's good for the ice cream. Any good art to play with instead of just the Bridget crossed? I don't know. Maybe Kiki can answer that. I don't know. I am not an expert on the traditional art forms of this festival day. Let's see here. You could make beautiful strips to tie around the trees. Beautiful lace-like strips that you could do that as well. You are Puerto Rican, non-Spanish speaking. You are Peruvian. Let's see here. They go hard on the green. Yeah. You're getting high right now, Raven's Head. Yeah. They didn't want to teach you Spanish in the 80s. Yeah, all of my neighbors where I am in Central Florida, most of them speak Spanish. I am like a minority in my neighborhood. And caustic paintings with candle wax would be a great way to create today. Look at that. All of these wonderful creative ideas for this great celebration that we're having today. How to spell mock. You stopped in, you liked the stream and shared some positivity in chat. Going live takes courage and consistency. You're streaming too. Thank you. Thank you for stopping in and saying hello. Yeah. Yeah, I stream every day. Yeah. Yeah. When I first started doing it, no one would watch. And then I started doing it more and more and more and more, and people started coming and coming and coming. Now the bare minimum for a stream is 1,000 people stopping in. That is the bare minimum. Let's see here. You're feeling good, good. Let's see. Where am I at here? All of these wonderful jewels. Oh, my kids are fighting downstairs. I don't know if you heard that ferocious growl in the background there. You're taught gardening at the school you used to teach at. Look at that. That's a wonderful thing. That's a wonderful thing. Oh, where am I at here? We've got about 12 minutes left to be with you today. Starting this wonderful day in celebration. Yeah, it's good to be here with all of you. I love doing this every day. If you like it here, like and subscribe. Join our Discord community. Come to the join button. Buy me a cup of coffee. I love being here. 40 degrees in California. Look at that. Oh, let's see. Yeah, if you like the conversation here on our Discord channel, there's always people talking on there all the time about many different things. It's a wonderful community. You should try not to get hung up on the shoulda, woulda, coulda. It's a terrible fall. Yeah, that you're trying to break. Miriam, a lover of Sophia, is here. How do people shapeshift? Well, biologically, you can't. It is a spiritual experience. The modern practice of shapeshifting is spiritually done. Now, did the ancestors have the ability to do that? Who knows? But we don't have the technology today to shapeshift. But you spiritually do it. There are people who are shamans that could enter into animal shapes and things. I have not been able to do that. I have not been able to do that. There's a group here in Miami. Yeah, there is, of druids. There is. There's one in Miami. There's probably, in terms of Obid, there's like 4 different groups here in Florida. I'm part of the Central Florida group of druids. Am I a dick? Every time my comments get read, I sound like a dick. I'm sorry if I made it sound that way, Camaro. I'm not intending to do that. I'm not intending to do that. So I apologize if you feel that I've done that. I appreciate your comments. I appreciate them. Let's see here. You never taught cooking either? You're better at that now than gardening? Oh, let's see here. Making food is your love. You are Chef Kiki. Yeah, Raven, I've tried to send you invites. You've been on here forever. I've tried to send you invites on your comments to our Discord channel because you've been on here forever. I've tried to get you in there. You've never accepted. You give one of our moderators here your Discord name and they will hook you up. Raven. Why are the Protestants afraid of Sophia? Well, most Christians are. They're used to a God with a penis. So that's why. Your rebukes don't work on me. Yeah, I hope you are well, brother. Yeah. Teach me your ways of the kitchen, oh Sensei Kiki. I have an audio streaming website. If you pay $200 a month, would you stream there? No, I wouldn't. I can't afford that. I can't afford that. Let's see here. Where am I at? Yeah. Way more traffic on the phone. You plan to do it that way. Yeah, and that intrigues people, right? When you have the proper background is very important. I have found that helps bring people in. That is also your table. I think will bring a lot of people. That table that you were rolling your divination on, I think that would be very attractive if you have it that way. That is something you can. There's all different ways you can do that, but to see that table as you're scrolling through, people will start watching, and obviously you're going to be hit with a lot of Christian fundamentalists. As anyone is on YouTube, right? They'll be your best supporters in the beginning, the Christian fundamentalists. Let's see here. Great ideas, yeah. Do I drive a city bus? You remember me on the bus, Norman? No, I have a truck that I use getting around. So that was not me on the bus, sir. Good morning, Buckeye for life, freezing his ass off in the Buckeye state. You are Peruvian and Puerto Rican? You just tied your cloth of ribbons to a tree? Yeah, I'm afraid to go outside. I'm afraid. It's still windy outside. Maybe when it gets to 50 degrees, I'll take my boys out into the grove. You've seen it, not in Belgium, Poland, and Eastern European traditions. You have tons of old wax that you could use to be creative today. Yeah. You put on a lot of weight too. You packed on 60 pounds in 1 year. Depression hit hard. It's what started my whole journey and what led you here. Led me here, Jojo. I want to change without taking pills, Yeah. Have you tried Reiki? Reiki is a wonderful form. Natalie here is an expert at the Reiki here on our channel. She'll say, I am not really an expert, but on our channel, Natalie is a Reiki here. She has a wonderful story, and she heals people with her Reiki energies. Not trying to put anyone down that takes medication. Yeah, we understand your position. Yeah, certainly. For some people, it is a bad thing, right? It caused them to be enslaved, right? It causes them to be enslaved. Oh, let's see. Where am I at here? It's 10 degrees in Massachusetts. Oh, man. Adam, nice to see you again. Yeah, all is well here. You are. Is it possible to stream from computers? The swipeable styles I found, they just allowed for that on YouTube, but it still doesn't work properly. The streaming audience. Now, I've tried that experiment on my other channel with my Dungeons and Dragons stream. It still does not generate the same traffic, unfortunately. You're Irish on your mother's side? It is a blessing in some sorts. Never had the explained talk of being an idiot to your friends. Oh, my. Let's see here. Where are we at here? It's your ancestry tree is to be believed, your family were earlier settlers from Ireland, Scotland. It makes you really sad, but that's a beautiful history that you can tap into, right? And celebrate these great festivals that we have today. Oh, man. You are very American, so am I. And so am I. But I continue the traditions of my ancestors. I'm learning how to do that. And this is new to me, very new. And I find celebrating the wheel of the year is very helpful in connecting to your ancestral roots. Let's see here. Kiki here is an overcomer. You're going to have to re-download Discord, yeah. There's a lot of toxic things on Discord. Not our Discord server. There's no toxicity there. Every now and then a fight breaks out, but we settle it fast. The moderators are really good at that. We had like a Muslim fundamentalist join like a couple of weeks ago, and he's doing all his Islam stuff on there. He was quickly removed of his nonsense. Every now and then we get an asshole, but the moderators, they're really good. We tried to have it a very peaceful place. Batman does Tibet techniques. Interesting. You just typed wrong? Oh, I see. Good to see you, Antonia. You shapeshift, but it's difficult to explain. It isn't your body that shifts. It's your spirit, your spiritual energies shift. You want to sing it? Where are the longum rolled? I don't know. Good morning, Lola. Good to see you here, Lola. Hope you are doing well. We are the cult of the Steely Dan. We should all aim to sound as such, yeah. Steely Dan's in the left and the right hand. I am sorry and I love you in a platonic way. Yeah, well, some people here, they love me much more than that. My wife's boyfriend is always getting jealous. Let's see. Yeah. We must overthrow the earth as Christian druids under the alliance of Josephus. Must overthrow earth? What does that mean? God is definitely a dude. I don't think so. I think God is a woman. Ariana Grande was right. No, I see a balance, the Lord and the lady. I think the Wiccans are right. That the Lord and the lady is in the face of every human being. Oh, let's see here. Such a rich culture to be a part of the Camaro. In a couple of you have culture and ethnicity, you know. Oh, look at Vixus is here, lover of pans. I rebuke the uncozy folks in the name of cozyology. Suddenly blankets fall from the sky. Good to see you. Yeah, you're cold over there, right? And you're in the northwestern part of the United States. It's probably really cold over there in Seattle. Everyone here is amazing and sweet and so kind to each other. Well, I try to be. I mean, if someone's being an asshole, I respond in kind. But Camaro, you've been very nice. You've discussed the sexuality of God in Discord yesterday. Interesting. You want to see the moonlight tonight? That's going to be fun. Yeah. It looks amazing on OLED. OLED, I don't know what that is. God wouldn't be a dude. He'd be without any gender. Why does God have to be a hermaphrodite or something? Why can't God have one or the other, right? Why not both? I see there's a mystery in that. I think that there's great value in the mystery of sexuality, and that the divinity reveals that. That's how I understand it. Now, some of you, I am a person of diversity, as some of you know, but I don't like the philosophy of non-binary. I mean, the whole idea of a transgendered person you find value in a gender. The idea that it doesn't matter, I am against that. I don't think that is right. We're always seeking to identify in a gendered reality. And I think that is important because that reveals something to you. There's a mystery of divinity in these sexes. Um, let's see, sex, sacred energy exchange. Yeah. Yeah, I look at the cosmos in terms of hermetics, that the harmony, the union of sun and moon reveals. Yeah, that's how I understand it. Oh, let's see here. Yeah, okay. The history has some pretty dark times. Yeah, certainly. But our connection to people is beautiful. Yeah, it is. It is. Uh, you don't like the Buckeye State? You are against it? It's cold there. Cold everywhere right now. Oh, let's see here. Where am I at here? I see Iceland is here at the bottom of the chat. Good to see our good friend from the wonderful land of necrophilia. It is Iceland. Good to have you here. Cocking tip. When you open a carton of milk, write the date on it. Oh, interesting. I thought you were going to talk about a penis there for a moment. Oh, that dude's messages made no sense. Whose? I don't understand it. There's a lot of things that don't make sense to me on here as well. I try to do my best to understand it. She taught you about Natalie taught you valuable lessons from Reiki. Yeah, we did a wonderful interview of Natalie, if you're interested as well. It's in my review playlist, interview playlist that I made, where you could find Reiki healing in there. And she has a wonderful channel as well. Let's see here. Sound works well for you. Reiki is sounds. I don't know much about it. I know it is just energies. Can you use sound, Natalie, to bring forth Reiki energy? Let's see. Your husband is from Ohio, and he told me to just say, "Oh," to get to the Ohio folk come crawling out. Uh-huh. Your husband is from Ohio. Now, did you meet him in the Netherlands, or did you meet over here in the United States, Vixus? Let's see here. God loves you all. Yeah, thank you. Great lesson. The person who got his messages deleted, his messages contradicted itself. Oh, he's just being an asshole. That's probably why. Oh, my. Well, Ohio is the only state shaped like a heart. Look at that. Oh, how sweet. Well, my state is shaped like a penis. Florida. That's why they call it the penis of the United States. A good friend from the land of Wales is here, Blake. Good to see you. Thank you for. Did you find your milk, sir? You are finding milk for your child. I remember the other day. I was hoping that you would find it. There's a shortage over there of the formula that you need, right? Yeah. During COVID in the United States, there was a shortage on baby formula. Some assholes were buying big bulks of it and savaging it out through high prices to people. There was a shortage. That was terrifying for a lot of young parents, driving miles and miles away just to get to feed their children. Kiki, your stunning engineering and biannual healing frequencies. Biannual healing frequency. Let's see here. Salutations. Where are we at? Fights break out in the dungeon. The dungeon masters here. Now he's not talking about D&D. He runs a sex dungeon. He's always trying to get me in there. Even the most Welsh history is lost. I try to stick to your roots. Yeah. A lot of what we know of Celtic tradition is because it was preserved in Wales. The Bardic tradition has always been there in the land of my ancestors there. Let's see here. I wonder how many bandabots keep sending messages. Yeah, they keep coming back here, right? May the goddess Bridget grant us all the renewal and illumination. Oh, where are we at here? Molding the chakras, molding the chakras. Trying to catch up to all. I'm almost at the bottom here. Almost at the bottom here. Do you have the abilities through this religion? Yes, I have the power to entertain you through my religion of spiritual entertainment. That is what I'm doing here. What are your thoughts on Scientology? It's a controlling and manipulative form of religion. It's worse than Roman Catholicism. It's 12 degrees in Ohio. Oh my! I like to think dude is a unisex term because I'm a dude who's a dude. She's a dude. We're all dudes, yes. Extra points if you can pinpoint that little jingle. Let's see here. Let's see. Oh, so God is a eunuch? Not for me. My God is a lover. I think men are the givers of life and women are the carriers of life. Yeah, there's a balance in that. There's a balance in that. Oh, let's see here. Diversity of your deity, a sex organ on both sides of each, a sacred sexual organ. Oh, right here. Now, Trampus Bowmaster, you have a Shiva Linga, right? And this is a symbol of power, the unity. It reveals, right? Women are also creators, yeah. I've met Christians who swear the void is their God and swear that God were born from the void. Yeah, a lot of crazy Christians out there somewhere. Oh, where am I at here? Where are we going here? Yeah, when I get to the bottom of the comments, I'll finish it out for the day. So I've been on here for over 3 hours. Look at that. Florida is the Wang. You love it. Yeah, that's the name of it, Sarah. Yeah, it's a joke that Floridians say we live in the penis of the United States. The limp penis, yeah. Buckeyes, they got a brisket on the block. Yeah. Where am I at here? Oh, what is breaking Rob? What the hell's going on? What an asshole. Oh, man. They're secretly doing that with the silver now, shorting the market. Assholes. These jokes are killing you? Don't we all run a sex dungeon, even if we just in our heads? Well, if you're a pervert, I mean, I don't enjoy going into sex dungeons. I don't even have them in my D&D games. Oh, man. This shit is annoying. You think so, Marilyn? Some colors are just light me up inside, make you real happy. Yeah. Holy F, that was a very respectable answer. Well, you're welcome. I try. Scientology gives great erectile dysfunction treatments. Yeah, we had this lady, we call her Mary, Scientology Mary. She told us that she could cure erectile dysfunction with Scientology. Not binal anal, aerial, not anal. Hearing another's frequency through their ass, not their ears. Yeah, I interpret everything as gay. Yeah. Yeah. When I see Kiki talking about bianals, I'm like, what are we talking about now, Kiki? Yeah, ass interpretations. Oh, where are we at here? Calling it a religion is just like saying the fish enjoy being in low Earth orbit. Yeah. That was some good burger, the jingle. Yeah, I haven't watched that in years. The good now that those guys are great entertainers, especially that one guy that's on Saturday Night Live. I mean, he is really hilarious. He is really very. He was like born to be a comedian. I mean, he's quite funny. Let's see here. Where am I at? Oh my, yeah, where are we? That was a very, let's see here. Scrolling. They taught you about Santa Claus and Easter Bunny. The Tooth Fairy is next. Yeah, good for you. Love is a vague word. It can be. It can be. You have a Shiva Linga at home and a Yoni? Look at you. Yeah, our Hindu friend here, Trampus Bowmaster. Lover of all deities. The bar needs a nuki urgently. Well, what kind of nukis do you have, Kiki? You know, when I see that word, I'm thinking of a butt plug. Oh man. What is your next topic and what will it be? Well, I'm working on. I'm going to be talking about the aspects of a druid's grove. I'm currently working on that. The video. That'll be probably next week. After the week after this week here, I'll probably do it. Go out to my grove when it's warmer to shoot the film for it, because it is too damn cold to go out there right now. Yeah, thank you, Jojo. Thank you. You have a limp biscuit. Look at you. Look at you. You enjoy their music? You enjoy their music? Yeah, I thought that was funny that they named their group after a limp penis. You know, that's quite comical. You met your husband about 10 years ago on the Grand Theft Auto Online. Times were different then, and the game itself, we become friends, and then look at that. Love online. Look at that. And now you have a happy life there over in the wonderful land of Seattle. Now, does he ride motorcycles with you? I know that you like riding the motorcycles. Does he enjoy that as well? Come to you. Maryland's wants to Iceland here. She has a sex dungeon. If you don't enjoy it, it implies you have done it. Yeah, I have. I've done everything that you could think of. But if you don't have sex today, you have the chance of becoming a pervert. Yeah, why not? I need a nuki. The badger orgies in D&D. Oh, there it is. Yeah. No, I'm not a perv. It's just in my head. Close your eyes. So you're always doing bizarre sexual practices in your mind. Well, you have a perverted way of thinking. You have a perverted way of thinking. Chocolate starfish. Our Lord Jesus Pharaoh is here. In his dungeon, he has chocolate starfish and hot dog flavored water. That is quite something. Oh, man. Jeez. Camaro, your husband and you are a great gamer couple. Did you meet in like a Minecraft community church where you all got married in the Minecraft server together? Yeah, Marilyn, she has, in her Minecraft server, she is the witch in the swamp that comes and does deals with the wonderful villagers. Ha ha. Yeah. Hype the bard. Yeah, you can hype the videos as well. Hyping is a new thing that sometimes YouTube, when you watch the video, says be the first to hype. That allows my video to go in a different grouping that gives it more play. Yeah. You liked eating hot dog flavored water in your high school experience? Look at you. I wonder whatever happened to Scientology, Mary. Yeah, she disappeared, didn't she? Introducing, where are we at here? Shit, I just lost that. Where did that go? Introducing the chocolate starfish in the hot dog flavored water. Oh, yeah, Christians do live in the black and white. You're right. Oh, man. Tom Cruise was her hero? Yeah, she loved him, right? Let's see here. Ask my wife for chocolate starfish. What is a chocolate starfish? She's making faces at me. She doesn't want to comment on that. She'll have to educate me about that. I am unaware of the language. See, I was trapped in Christianity for 30 years. I'm learning all of this new stuff. My wife was keeping these secrets from me while I was a Christian, and she didn't want to. She didn't want to taint my experience with chocolate starfishes. Now, when I'm thinking of hot dog water, I'm thinking of that leftover juice that's in the hot dog packages. You know, and maybe it's something else for you. Oh man, where are we at here? Let's see. You move from the Netherlands to the U.S. to be with them. Oh, what a wonderful romance! You ride on the volcanoes together over there, your motorcycles. Isn't that romantic? That's beautiful. You met your man online too. Look at you, all of this love online. Oh, let's see here. You enjoy cussing personally? It's quite satisfying and a solid F out. Yeah, I can only use the F word so much on here. YouTube does. I can't even say penis head anymore. YouTube's like, that will cost you your monetization. You can only use the F word so many times, and penis. You could say dick, like or asshole, but when you put words together, they don't like it. Like you will lose your monetization by calling people penis heads in the proper context. You think nowadays everyone is technically meets online? Since the meat market apps like Tinder are the common way nowadays. Like Grinder for me. Grinder for me. You met your wife on plenty of fish. Really. I met my wife at a college. That's how we met. Oh, let's see here. What kind of head? Oh man. We met at work. We didn't get a super gamer romantic one. Oh, you met your husband in high school? Look at that. Yeah, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? High school love. It's college love for me, high school love for Natalie here. Look at that. I saw Natalie's kitchen yesterday. I was watching her in her kitchen. Her husband is making something. She showed us a video of that yesterday. Let's see. Where am I at here? Where did I go here? You sell LSD to the villagers, yeah. Crone life, it's here, yep. Some ancient cultures used to get high in opium and have long sex rituals and ceremonies. That's before Viagra came around, right? The drug queenpin of Minecraft there, the acid witch. You don't want any chocolate starfish today? Yeah, I'm looking forward to my wife's explanation. Let's see here. What are my thoughts on divine healing? Do you ever feel upset that some people are seeming miraculously healed through their faith or beliefs, while others are just faithful aren't? Now, I've experienced this, and I also suffer from chronic pain. I had an experience where I had a infection in my mouth from a tooth, and my spiritual father, he had put his hand on probably did some Reiki, and it went away, the infection and the pain. Now, the placebo effect is a real thing. It is a real thing. Some people can be healed that way, while others, their pain is of a different nature. Like I've been to all kinds of healers, all kinds of holy places and stuff to try to get my back fixed. I remember one time there was this lady who was healing people. Her name was Maria Roca. She is a Roman Catholic healer in Florida. She goes around sometimes and heals at churches. And I went to one of these, and I was there assisting in the healing. She had a gift where she would hear the problem in her head, and then they would come forward for healing. And I thought that was a beautiful thing. And what was funny, one of the persons, she goes, "This is going to be embarrassing, but someone here is having really bad problems with hemorrhoids." And this young lady comes up kind of laughing and giggling, and she got healed from it. I mean, that I don't understand why it doesn't work for everyone. I mean, she didn't do nothing for my back. I remember when I was a missionary in South America, there was this local healer, didn't do nothing for me, for my arthritis. But I certainly believe in it. I mean, it's a mystery why some people get healed and some do not. And there's certainly abuse in that as well, right? There's certainly lots of abuse. And this is in all religions, you have the same type of people. I met this one lady where if you had like an ailment, she would take that ailment into her body and suffer with it for a while until it would go away. I mean, you find these people that are able to do that, and that is a mystery, why they can and cannot do it. I don't understand it, but I'm for it. I wish I could do that. I wish I could heal people. Why people get healed and don't heal is a great mystery in that, right? I don't like suffering from chronic pain. I've appealed to all kinds of deities. I'm like, I want to quit doing drugs. I will quit drugs if I find this healing. I don't understand the mystery of it. Let's see here. Yeah, Daddy YouTube needs to grow the F up. Yeah, they do. The overlords, the overseer. Bard, you have always considered yourself a man of culture and haven't embraced the chocolate starfish delicacy. Yeah, well, maybe I'll give it a try when I find out about it. Yeah. Remember the OG YouTube? Those were the days, yeah. Used to be able to cuss all you want to. Yeah, now they penalize you. Like if you say any foul language in the first 6 minutes, because the mountainization, it affects people's commercials. That's why. Now, if you don't have any mountainization, you can cuss all you want to on there. But if when you are mountainization, you are representing certain commercials and stuff. And that's why that you can't do it anymore. Let's see here. Where am I at here? Trying to get to the bottom here. Oh, let's see here. You consider Iceland the closest friend. Thank you, Deacon, for bringing us together. You're welcome. You're welcome. We have a wonderful community here of like minds, right? People from all over the world that come here for your spiritual entertainment. The vapors from the inspiration's cauldron leave you quietly intoxicated, stepped into luminous thoughts and drifting images. Nice to see you, Haley. Good to have you here. Keranos. Oh, boy. Hi, Chris. Good to see you. Oh, let's see here. Where am I at here? Wiener spaghetti for you, Kiki? Do you have like a spaghetti maker that gives penis size spaghetti things? Or a shaper of the spaghetti that turns it into penises? All right. You remember Samson sausage? Dog face, multicolored slices? The butcher would always give you a piece as a kid. Samson sausage. What a name for it. Oh, man. Hercules. About Hercules sausage. Oh, where am I at here? Yeah, tell them off. The universe will answer. She sounds like John Coffey from the Green Mile. Oh, my. Where am I at here? Where am I at? You're sorry? What are you sorry for, Jesus? The Lord Jesus Pharaoh, you are sorry? I need some kratom. Yeah. Smoke some kratom up in here. You worked as an intern for Liver Sausage Factory. Oh man, talk about hell. My pain doctor is my drug dealer. He's not my deity. No. Let's see. Uh, Iceland is experiencing the power of flagellants. Look at that. You love the sausage. Don't ruin it for you. Oh, you think some people have affections as part of their life path, part lessons they need. Reiki can help, but some things it doesn't seem to cure. Yeah. Some people are transformed by it and others are not. Yeah. It's weird, right? Diana, nice to see you. Good to have you here. Ancient things were created from the sea, the primordial sea. Yeah. You're welcome, Jesus. Oh, let's see. Primordial sea. That sounds like fun. I'm almost at the end here. Oh, am I sure asked what's Kedadwin 3:16? For Kedadwin so loved the word that she gave her only cauldron, that whoever receives from it will be inspired. Mina Sir Spaghetti, a Belgium actor, for a child show. No, not a penis spaghetti. The bard really needs something. Yeah, it needs to be Thursday again, right? We need to go back in time. Get me on the grinder there. Oh, man. Him and his scepter. The hand with what a brilliant man. What kind of scepter are you running around with? Why not? Oh, is it spaghetti shaped? Oh, my goodness. You stopped smoking by microdose of nicotine. That helped you? A great stir of the cauldron impacts us with wisdom on the topic of orbital mechanics. May the delta velocity lead to perpetual fall. Yeah. You quit nicotine by gum wrapped in big red gum. Look at that. The nicotine gum has a terrible flavor. Some of it, yeah. All right. I have come to the conclusion of the broadcast. I shall return to you tomorrow morning as well, and evening. I'll be on twice tomorrow for your entertainment privileges. Thank you for being here. I appreciate all of you. Have a wonderful day.